Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday night, or as the lovely Karen Gillette says, it's Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday. It's all your M's all in one place. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Monday because we're here to make it just that much better, that much better. Gang, if you don't know who's on the screen with me, first of all, elephant in the room, Garden Guy Bill, my buddy, he's taking the evening off. He's picking his family up at the airport. They're coming in from overseas. He said he might be in the chat a little later on, but he'll be sitting at the airport waiting to pick up his family. So that's where Bill is. He'll be back next week. But in the meantime, the lovely Enamor Amie is sitting in for him. And our guest tonight is the one, the only, with the pink ponytails, the lovely, lovely Rochelle of Uniquely Rochelles. So, Rochelle, how are you doing? Are you doing good?
I'm great. You just put me on the spot there. I'm great.
Amie, how are you doing today? Are you doing good?
I am good. It's going to be a hot week here in the Mitten State. It's going to be in the 90s all week, and it has started today. But I'm looking forward to the rest of the week with hanging out with you guys, and I'm going to Elkhorn again. Right. So I'm super excited. Yes.
I swear that market has some of the best stuff. I think that market, and I've never been to either, but I think in like the videos and the photographs I see, I think it's better than Brimfield in some aspects because Brimfield seems to have a lot of
Brimfield is like a whole entity of in itself, right. Fields and fields that you can't possibly see in one day. I mean, Elkhorn's big, but it's not quite that big, but right. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
All right, gang, we got about 70 of you here, so we're going to say hello to you guys. In the meantime, everybody, the official mod and bid ender tonight is the very lovely Karen Gillette. While we say hello to everybody, please make sure you're following the two lovely ladies on the screen here. The links to their YouTube channels are in the description, along with their Instagram accounts, and maybe you'll give me a follow over on Instagram as well, too. So let's see who is the first one here. Hello, Trina. How are you, Trina? Welcome. It's great to see you. We have Matthews Vintiques. How are you, sir? It's always great to see you. We got the one, the only, Ruthie B's in the house with us. How are you, Ruthie? There is our official mod and bid ender, the lovely Karen Gillette. Guys, you want to memorize that avatar. It's that gorgeous, cute little daisy flower right there. So that's the lag you're going to want to learn. So you're going to want to learn that lag. And she will be the one doing all our bid ends. And also we have Holly in the chat. Holly will be dropping in links as well. Tina will be, and any of our other mods that happen to pop in. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them. They can easily answer all them for you. We got Kelly in Texas. Speaking about the heat, I heard the heat is on down there in the Lone Star State. Everybody's been talking about how hot it is down there in Texas. We have Miss Kelly from Northern Pennsylvania. How are you, Kelly? It's good to see you. We got the one, the only Mama Pam in the house. It's so good to see you, Mama Pam. We have the lovely Heather from Antiques Agenda. How are you doing, Heather? My man, Mr. Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. If you guys aren't following him, you guys are missing out. He has a YouTube channel here as well. He actually posts content of playing vinyl records, and while he plays those vinyl records, he showcases items that he buys from sellers online. So it's a 2 for plus, Gavin. We always have to thank you. Always promoting us, sharing our sales, sharing everything that we do in your community tabs. Thank you so much, Mr. Gavin. The Gillettes are...
I have a question.
Yes, Miss Rochelle.
Gavin, since you collect records, do you by chance know how to fix a Grundig Majestic record player?
He might.
Let me know. Hit me up. Thank you.
Another person that I'll recommend is Katie Vintage and Vinyl. She might be one that you want to DM because if Gavin can't, I'm pretty sure she can because Katie's pretty good with not only the vinyl, but she's really good with the turntables. She really researches those. So
cool.
Got Dusty Moose here with us. How are you, Dusty Moose? We have Taylor. How are you, Taylor? It's great to see you. We have Miss Holly Parker in the house, who is the other one I was saying, our other mod that might be dropping some links in for us tonight and assisting us with the bid ends, not assisting us in dropping information in the chat. So we have Spark Joy in Life. That's great to see you. How are you? Who else is here with us tonight? We have Debbie. Hello, Debbie. And I say this every week. Debbie, I'm sorry. I'm no Michael Todd. I can.
Gutierrez.
There you go. Amy,
I
you
can't
got
roll
it.
the R's as good as Michael.
I can't. And he does it so good, I can't even try. We have Carrie here with us. How are you, Carrie? It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We have Miss Wildlife. It's always great to see you. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm feeling pretty good. We're heading into summer this week. It's going to be a good
I know.
week.
The first day of summer is on Wednesday. I can't believe it.
You're exactly right. Melissa's here with us. How are you? Hello, Karen Radford. It's great to see you, Karen Radford. Uh-oh, we said his name. We got the one, the only Garden Guy Bill's with us. How are you, Bill? Good to see you. And I know, Amy, do you want to go ahead and say this name? Because you do it better than me.
Don't you know is in the chat tonight. Yes, absolutely.
Don't you know?
One of my favorite screen names.
I love it. I love it. It always makes me think of that movie Fargo, like the Dakotas and St. Olaf. You know the Golden Girls, Rochelle, right? You remember that show growing up watching the Golden Girls?
It's all those older women.
You're going to get some haters if you don't represent the Golden Girls.
Just say yes, Rochelle. Just say yes.
Just say yes. Just lie. Just lie.
Smile and nod. Yep.
Just yes. Hello, Sarah Renovative Home. It's always good to see you. We got Lee in here with us. How are you, Lee? We have Tracy here with us tonight. So good to see you. Let's see who else is in here with us. I'll try to scroll down. Oh, goodness. My chat just jumped. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Let's see who else is here. We have from New Jersey, Miss Steel Whisper. It's great to see you, Steel. Who else is here with us tonight? Let's see who else. Keep scrolling down here. Hello, Chris, my broom closet. It's always great to see you. I was thinking about you today, Charisse. I saw one of your posts when you were selling. It's so good to see you, Charisse. It's been a hot minute, and I was thinking about you today. I thought, you know what? I haven't seen you for a while, and it was like, say it 3 times, and boom, here she is. So hello, Charisse. It's always good to see you. We missed you, and it's great to see you. Glowy Girl, it's always great to see you too, Glowy Girl. How are you doing? Who else is here? I think I said hello to Dusty Miss. Miss Les is in the house. How are you doing, Les? It's good to see you. Welcome, everybody. We have Miss Mary in the house, who is also a dealer at Mother Tucker's. I'm always so proud to say that, Mary, that you're a dealer with us at Mother Tucker's. So hello. We got Robin here with us. It's good to see you, Robin. I'm going to scroll pretty fast. I feel like I'm putzing around here tonight. So let's see who else popped in to say hello. We have Terry here with us. It's the long lost cousin of the Tuckers. We have Kim Tucker here with us. Another fellow Tucker is hanging out with us. It's good to see you. The lovely Deanna, Northwest Sunshine. It's always great to see you. We have Philomena, who is from South Australia. It's always great to see you. Like I always say, we're spanning the globe. We just got to see Heidi yet. I wonder if Heidi's here, but we're always spanning the globe. Leslie Newquest, how are you? It's so great to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. I think we're getting down near the bottom. Gang, if you want to say hello. We have the very lovely Caitlin here with us of Emerald City Vintage. It's great to see you. Gang, make sure you give her a follow over on Instagram. She is from Canada, but she does pop-ups. I love following her, guys. If you love the kitsch and you love any and everything that's pink, this girl seems to find it. So if that's what you're into, and I do know time and time again, I've seen her do pop-ups and some lives. So please give her a follow over on the gram. Okay, gang, we got 103 of you here. Amy, I'm going to stop flapping. The floor is yours, Miss Amy.
Okay. And of course, it wouldn't be a live sale without me going over how the sale is going to roll tonight. So if you guys are new to live sales, welcome. There are a lot of helpful people here in the chat tonight. So if you have questions as we go along, there's certainly a lot of familiar faces in the chat tonight that can help you out. So if you're not familiar with how a live sale works, we will be doing 10 rounds of all offer up items. And if there's anything that doesn't sell during the actual sale, we'll bring it back at the end for a recap. And if we happen to do that at the end, we'll go over how the recap will work once we get there. So we will be showing you an item and giving you a start price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you are interested in bidding on anything, all you have to do is type in your bids in whole dollar amounts down in the chat. Now, as far as bidding goes, bidding on a phone or a tablet is going to be the closest option for you. That's going to be the fastest thing versus a computer. A computer is always going to be slower with the lag and your internet speed and how YouTube and StreamYard focuses and all that stuff. So bidding on a phone is going to be the fastest option for you. And if you haven't been aware of the recent changes with the chat settings, you're going to have to go in there and select live chat, all messages. You don't want to be in top chat. Top chat only shows you some of the comments and might leave out some bids from certain folks. So you always want to make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. And we do recommend that you periodically exit out of the sale completely to refresh. And that just kind of helps combat the lag a little bit. So when you go out and exit completely out of the sale and come back in, you are going to have to go back into your chat settings and select live chat, all messages again. So if you do plan on bidding, we just ask that you do so in whole dollar amounts in the chat. And we will do a little auction of the item. We'll describe it to you, note any damage, give you measurements, all that fun stuff. And then we'll do a countdown. Typically right now, we've been doing 20-second countdowns because the lag has just been so terrible on YouTube. So we have been doing 20-second countdowns. And then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette tonight will be the winner. And we do not count any bids that come in after the bid end. We do have to go by what we see on our screen here to be the most fair to everybody. And keep that in mind because the chat on whatever device that you're watching on might look a little bit different. The order might look different. If you exit out and refresh, sometimes that can help show you the correct order, but that's why we have to go by what we see on our end. We also do something here on Mother Tucker's channel called Just in Case. And what that means, as long as you are bidding on the current item that we're showing, so you've put in at least one regular bid on the item, during the countdown only, you can throw in something called Just in Case. So what that means is the max amount that you're willing to pay for that item with the letters JIC next to it. So that is the Just in Case bid. And you can throw that in there as soon as we start that countdown on the item. If you're the highest Just in Case bid before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that if there are multiple Just in Cases thrown out there, that those do turn into regular bids. Okay. So right now we have all of our email addresses up here on the screen. I would recommend taking a screenshot, especially if you've never purchased from us before. And I do know that Jason has put all of our information, so our emails, our Instagrams, our YouTube pages down in the description of the video if you need to come back and reference those. But if you win an item tonight, it's very important that you know our email addresses because we do need some information from you. So if you win an item, we do need you to send us an email with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send a PayPal invoice to. Now, I don't have PayPal, but I still want to purchase. That's okay. You can still buy tonight. Just make sure you send us an email with that same information and let us know that you don't have PayPal and that you'd like to check out as a guest. And we can send you a direct link to your PayPal invoice and you can check out as a guest. Just make sure, I want to put this out there tonight as a reminder because sometimes we forget to mention it. Make sure that when you, either as a guest or if you have a PayPal account, make sure that you have your correct shipping address in PayPal when you pay that invoice, because that is the address that we use that we print directly out on your shipping label. So make sure if you've moved recently that you go in there and update your shipping information so that it's accurate, and that your tracking information when we update that will go to the correct address. And we want to make sure that your goodies get to you and they're not returned to sender. So that's really important. Shipping. Do we want to talk about that?
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead,
Okay.
Amie. Yep, invoicing.
So I ship from Michigan. I use Pirate Ship to get the cheapest rates on shipping. I only invoice in PayPal. And a little caveat for me this week, I will be doing all of my packing and shipping on Thursday this week. So Jason and I also have a sale on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to be combining those two sales together. I'm going to be invoicing as early as I can Thursday. And I have to ship everything by 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday, because I will be leaving to go to Wisconsin, and then I won't be back until next week. So I really would love to ship everything out by 1 p.m. on Friday. That is kind of my deadline, because then I have to hit the road after that. So that's my only caveat for this week. And I'll let Rochelle and Jason talk about what they're doing for their shipping.
Go ahead, Rochelle. Oh, it's your turn, Rochelle.
Okay, so I'm Rochelle of Uniquely Rochelle's. I am shipping out of Phoenix, Arizona for the time being. I am going to be moving to Florida here, hopefully in a couple of months. That's our goal. But for now, it is Phoenix, Arizona. I invoice on Saturdays. So you have an open box with me this entire week, because I do live sales over on my Instagram after the sale a lot of times during the week. So you have an open box with me, and then it closes on Saturday, and then I'll get it shipped out as soon as possible. And that's about it for me.
Rochelle's a copycat when it comes to invoicing on Saturdays.
I learned from the best.
So I'm Jason from Mother Tucker's Antiques. Just a few side notes from the mermaid bathroom sale on Saturday. Now I'm all fuzzy. So if you guys purchased from me over there and we felt that your box was able to close and ship to save you money, it got packed today. You'll be receiving an invoice tonight or tomorrow. Anyone who asked to keep it open, we definitely kept it open for you. So you'll be able to purchase all this week. There was one or two folks that were still going to invoice tomorrow. I ran out of some packing material, so we'll get that finished tomorrow. But other than that, all that is done. Anyone who purchases from me tonight, sort of like Rochelle, you have an open box for this sale and for Wednesday's sale, Fantastic Finds with Amie. And then I do all my packing and invoicing on Saturday. I ship from Pennsylvania. I also offer something called free pickup. I own a brick and mortar, so if you guys want to utilize that, in the email, please just make sure you state that. Once we get you invoiced and that's paid for, then we'll make arrangements to get it up to the shop. Just saves you a little bit on shipping. So again, I'm from Pennsylvania. PayPal for invoice and pirate ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. I think that's it. There were a few people who stopped in yet, and let's say hello to them, and then we're going to get it going. We have Zeus here with us. Miss Patty Rose popped in. It's always great to see you, Miss Patty Rose. There was one or two others. I think we saw Clean Look pop in. I did highlight that. Let's see. So we got Clean Look in the house with us. We have Vintage Show and Tell. Welcome. How are you? And I think that's about, yep. Shannon, how are you? It's great to see you, Shannon. And I think that's where we left off. There's another Karen here with us. Welcome, Karen. So, gang, we're going to get the show started. We'll start with Amie, Rochelle, myself, and we'll repeat and repeat. So we'll get us all moved around here, and we're going to get you up, Amie. So okay. How much, Miss Amie?
My first item tonight is going to start at $10.
You got it.
And I have a really weird mixture of stuff tonight. I have some kitchen things. I have some kitsch. I have some ephemera. I don't know. I have a really weird mixture of things tonight. I don't know. It just kind of worked. So we're going to roll with it. First up tonight, I can't have a sale with Jason without some salt and pepper shakers. So this is a cute little plastic stove. And it is darling cute. And you can see it's very detailed. So it is hard plastic. And on the little oven door here, it says sugar. So the little teapots here are your salt and pepper shakers. And then this lifts off and that becomes your sugar bowl. I actually have this same set down in my coffee hutch in my little cleaning display. I have some little birdies in aprons and they're sweeping away with little mop and broom. And this is kind of in the middle of them in my little kitchen cleaning display. So it is made by Stark Design out of New York. So it is not a made in Japan piece. It is made in the US of A. There's no chips out of the plastic or anything. It's in fairly good shape. I will say there's maybe just like a little staining from the glue over age. My set looks exactly like this too. The only thing I want to note is that the salt and pepper shakers don't have bottoms. And I went down and checked mine too because I was like, maybe I can just swap them out. And if mine didn't have bottoms either. So I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain that they did originally come with bottoms to keep the salt and pepper in there. Otherwise, I don't know how you would use them. But they're just cute for display. I think if you collect salt and pepper shakers, I know a lot of them probably aren't used that often, but very cute for, especially if you have a little red kitchen. I just love this set. And they did make this in a couple different colorways as well. So darling cute. So measurement for this is 5 1/4 by 4 1/2. So that is the sizing there. Very cute. You could actually, keep your little sugar packets in there if you wanted to. Lots of different options that you could do something with in that. Or I think it would also look really cute in like a larger dollhouse and actually use it as like a toy. It would be really cute to play with dollies and things like that. All right, so I see Trina's in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more. I am going to start a countdown on this. I know we have so much fun vintage to get through tonight, so I know the lag is terrible, so we're going to do 20-second countdowns tonight. So if anybody else is interested in bidding on anything during the sale tonight, I do recommend getting those bids in early or those just in cases in as soon as the countdown starts. A lot of people in other sales have been coming in after the bid end. All right, so we're looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Well, Patty, we will miss you. Did you see that? Patty's starting on Wednesday. Patty Rose is going to take a digital detox. So she's going to take a break from all the cyber, the WWs.
That's a good thing to unplug, Patty, every once in a while. But we will miss you, of course. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So I believe this is going to Trina. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to highlight that again. All right, Rochelle.
Mine is going to start off at $12. Now, I started before the live. I tested this out on my camera. It was not focusing as best as I wanted it to, but y'all bear with me. This is a little Enesco poodle. Okay, we're going to try our hardest, people.
She's so cute.
There it is. It's like a little toothpick holder / it can even be like a lipstick holder, whatever you need. It has its original Enesco sticker on the bottom. It's in good condition. The only condition issue I'm going to point out is that on the ear, it has a little tiny repair line. When I say it is so hard to see, I mean, it is so hard to see. I barely even see it because it's right on that pink bow line. So it is very extremely hard to see, but super cute Enesco poodle. Now it is textured kind of like the sugar figurines like you get, but this is a little bit more chunky. This is more like gravel. Like the gravel art, it's more gravelly on it than the sugaring, but it's still kind of like that sugar style. Thank you, Carrie. But so stinking cute little poodle. Like I said, you can put toothpicks in there. You could put your lipsticks in there. You could put maybe like your eyeshadow brushes in there too, honestly, because eyeshadow brushes are a little bit thinner. So how stinking cute would that be? And I am such a sticker girl, and it has its original Enesco sticker on the bottom, which I absolutely adore.
Rochelle, is there a magnet by chance on the inside of that little dish?
Yes.
It's for bobby pins.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Look at you. You are the expert. Okay, it's for bobby pins. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do it, people. We're going to do it. Oh my freaking gosh.
Yep. And Rochelle, I am under contract to say that you could also use that to hold an air plant. So just be warned, folks in the chat, I did say you could pop an air plant in there. So.
Bill is still watching, Jason.
I know.
Oh my God. I'm dead. After you said the bobby pin thing, I'm losing it, because bobby pin holders that are vintage, you don't see very often, honestly.
No.
Wow. Well, she is the expert. It's for bobby pins.
It's for whatever you want to use it for.
I mean, true. But I love that idea because I'm always losing my bobby pins. So I understand having like something to actually hold them would be amazing. All right, we are at $12. We're looking for 13 or more for the cutie little Enesco poodle that holds your bobby pins. I'm going to start the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 13 or more for that bid end.
I love this series. I sold a set of 3 of them, and I regret selling them because these are so cute.
They are
little
cute.
Chubby face poodles.
They are cute. Awesome. So congratulations, Carrie, I believe it was.
Got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
This is coming to you. Thank you. Thank you.
All righty, gang. My first item, my next, is going to start at $12 choice. So hopefully I have some owl lovers here tonight because I do have some owls. So it's going to be choice on what I believe are the Rose Lane. I think they're Rose Lane. They do have the copyright on the bottom, which that's what leads me to believe that's who made them. Usually they say it, and there's another company. But nonetheless, these are also known as California pottery. So $12 choice. I have 2 of the large ones with the blue rhinestone eyes. Then I have an itty bitty baby one. So you can pick whichever you want, an itty bitty baby or one of the larger ones. They are in really great condition. They are marked USA here on the bottom with the copyright. That's what leads me to believe that they are the Rose Lane. So I'm pretty sure that they are. You can see that it has the blue details. They did them in pink details. And all the rhinestones on all 3 pieces are intact, super clean. The larger one here measures just about 3.5 inches tall by about 2 inches wide. So there's one of the large ones, super cute. You know, these are really, really collectible, and I've never had an owl to offer. So here is the second one in pretty much the same exact condition. Again, you can see the bottom is marked USA. Marked USA with the C, and I think the C is for the California, not a copyright, if I'm correct on that. Then here's your little itty baby owl, cute little nugget. This one measures about 2 inches tall by about 1.5 inches across. So again, these look great in your mid-century. They look great in your kitsch. You can see it has some of the blue airbrushing here on the back. No chips, no damage at all. Charisse, thank you. I see you for 12. So we're looking for 13 or more. We'll get in on that. So you can see that they did the brown airbrushing. And I just want to make sure, nope, that's the way they painted it right there. They missed a little bit right there on the nose. So there's that one. And then I have the highlight, there we go. So then I have the 2 larger ones. Really good condition, really, really cute. I love these. I normally find the cats. Terry, I see you're 13. And the one I regret selling was I had a bulldog. And that bulldog looked so cute with those rhinestone eyes. And again, those rhinestone eyes, they glisten in the light. And we'll just show you the back again. And they are a bisque. They are like a form of a bisque. So they do clean up great with a magic eraser. Charisse is back at 14. So I'll hold one of the big ones and one of the small ones. And again, it's going to be on choice. I have 2 large ones and I have a small one. So we are doing just in case for active bidders. Hold on. I see Janet 15. So we're going to do a countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 17 or more on the bid end. On the California Pottery Owls, super mid-century. I just love these. And they did have rhinestones in different colors too. So if you guys wanted to collect different variations, Terry, I see you're 20. Charisse is in with a just in case of 21. There's the bid end. And right before that bid end, so our first person to offer 2 is Charisse. Let me know how many large ones you want. Did you want 1 or 2 of the large ones? And I just have 1 of the little babies. So let me know at 21, Charisse, what you're interested in. Did you want the whole family, the 2 large ones and the baby, or one of the large, or a large and a small one? I guess whoever had these, we got them at the same time. They wonder if they did it because they wanted a full little family, 2 and 1. And then after Charisse, Terry, you'll have backup at whatever's left. So we'll just wait to see what Charisse wants, and then we'll work our way backwards. You want one large and one small. Okay, Charisse, thank you so much. And then Terry, let me know if you're interested in the one large one, and I will watch the chat. Okay. So Terry, you could have the other large one at 20.
Sounds
all right,
good.
Miss Amie.
Okay, my next item is going to start at 16.
You got it.
And this little guy I found in Springfield, Ohio at the May Extravaganza. I just love him. So he is a darling cute Joseph Originals little elephant, and a little tiny butterfly has landed on the end of his trunk. It reminds me of Dumbo so much. They did do a whole series. If you are familiar with the little Joseph Originals mice, there's like hundreds of them doing different various activities and for holidays. They also did the same thing with these elephants. There's a whole series of different sizes of elephants. They did some miniature ones and some larger ones as well. He does still have his little Joseph Originals foil sticker there on his little elephant butt. I love his little tail up in the air. There's no chips or any damage to him. How cute is that face? I just can't. Joseph Originals made some of my favorite ceramic animals by far. I just love all the details that they were able to get sculpted in these tiny little ceramics. He would have had a little black and gold Japan sticker on his belly. That is not there anymore, but the good round Joseph Originals one is still there. So measurement for this guy, he is 3 1/4 by 3, and he does date to 1961. As far as I know, they did produce a lot of the elephant pieces up through the 60s, up into the early 70s. So that's kind of the date range. There are a lot of them. So if you're into elephants, that would be a cute little collection. And these work really good in shadow boxes, and they're not super large figurines, so they can pretty much tuck in anywhere. And I thought that he was cute for summertime because of the little butterfly in there. All right, so I see, I saw Jan and Purple and Green Treasures both at 16, and I see Kim is in at 18. Again, there's no chips or anything wrong with him. He's just darling cute. So Purple and Green Treasures, I see are 20. I see Ruthie's in at 19, and Jan is also in at 19, but we're looking for 21 or more. I am going to start a countdown on him, friends, so don't forget to put in those final bids and just in cases. All right, Jan is at 21, so we're looking for 22 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Does look like a Disney character. I love it.
It does. Patty Rose, I have a niece named Ellie.
25, 39.
All right. We are seeing the bids and comments come in chunks again, so that just means that the lag is pretty terrible. All right. So Kieran Gillette, there is the bid end. So I see Trendlin had a 25. Ruthie had a just in case of 23. But Purple and Green Treasures came in with a just in case of 39. So Purple and Green Treasures is going to take it for 26. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Rochelle.
All right, mine is going to start off at 28. Okay. So I have this 1961, the Sun Rubber Co. Donkey Squeak toy. Now, the squeak is kind of not there anymore.
I didn't know what that noise meant for a second.
It's more just when you have like gas and it doesn't come out like a, it comes out like a, that's kind of what it is. It's like, yeah, it's like that.
Weak air. It's weak air. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But other than the squeak, it is really cool. It is in good condition. Its head does still twist and turn with the cute little donkey. The only thing I'll point out is there's a little bit of red paint loss on the inside of its mouth right there. But that is the only thing that I'm going to point out. Other than that, and the little squeaky where it's like a but other than that, super, super cute to display if you guys collect these squeak toys. It is titled The Sun Rubber Co. on the bottom, 1961. Very small, so you're probably not going to see it, but it is there. And it's just starting off at 28. So cute.
You know what I love about these larger squeaks like that? If you guys are stuffed animal collectors, you could put a little doll on the back of that, like it's riding the donkey.
That would be cute.
And this little fella looks like a good Dominic the Donkey for Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, like I said, his head does turn, so he can be positioned like that. He can be positioned like that. He can even be crazy, join the circus, be like that.
Rochelle, this one doesn't have the lenticular or the opening and closing eyes, does it? It doesn't have the
No, this one does not. No,
Okay.
they did not make this one like that. But this, I will say, starting it off at 28, he was going for a lot more online. So this is like the most discounted price I've seen. So I'm definitely trying to get you guys the deals as best as I possibly can. Super, super cute. And I mean, my gosh, like
I don't ever see this guy of the Sun Rubber squeaks. I never see this guy when I'm around.
Yeah, he's not as common as some of the other ones I've seen. So he's definitely one of the really cuter ones, but
his red's in really good condition too, except a little in the mouth.
Just a little on the inside of his mouth, but honestly, like the outside, his red looks really, really good.
I don't know, Amie. Does that make it more valuable? Would that be an earlier one, or did
Betty by Eyes? Like I don't. Edward Mobley did a donkey with Betty by Eyes, but I'm not aware that the Sun Rubber one did.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends.
Anyway, I've not seen.
Yeah, I think it depends on the brand because the Edward Mobley ones, the eyes do close and open, but the Sun Rubber ones usually don't. So I think it kind of depends on like the brand, but that doesn't really like depend on value or anything. It's just kind of what are the measurements? Good question. Oh, there's no measuring tape. We're going to measure it now. It is about 10 inches tall and about 9 inches wide or long. So 10 inches tall and about 9 inches long. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, love. So we're just looking for 29 or more. Thank you. Thank you. I will start the countdown. It's been a while. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 29 or more or that bid end.
You're right, Jan. He is super cute. So good.
I know.
Hello, Vintage Potential. How are you? It's good to see you.
I wish that the squeak toy inventors would have made the squeak make it sound like a donkey when you squeezed it, like hee-haw. You know, that would be
what I really wish is like the salt and pepper shakers or like the cookie jars that have like the noise makers in them. I really wish
actually still worked. Yeah.
That you could hear what they sounded like because it's like a mystery to us.
I agree.
Anyway, thank you, Caitlin. Coming to you.
All right, gang. My next item is going to start at $18. And if you guys are looking to do a rainbow of these, believe it or not, I think the clearer one's a little more difficult to find. So it's going to start at $18. This is a Viking Glass Cat. So hopefully you guys can sort of see. There we go. You can see the little dimples where they gave him the eyes. And normally, you guys can see the pinching down there at the bottom. So these were also made, and I think it was when Rainbow. You also see them with rainbow stickers. So they made them when they were rainbow and then also through when Viking, when Rainbow turned into Viking. So it's your quintessential Viking Glass Cat. In one of the clear ones, it measures 5 inches tall by about 2 inches wide. So there's no chips, no issues. Again, if you guys are doing a rainbow, I don't see the clear one that often. I don't see these a lot, period. But if I do see them, for some reason, I've seen the blue ones. I've never been able to buy one, but I've seen the blue ones. So again, it's clear. The nice part about the clear glass is it does accentuate all your other glass figurines. The base has the ponton mark that is polished. So if you guys are looking for a great mid-century glass figurine, see if I hold my hand right there, you can sort of see the two dimples right there where the eyes are on the cat. Again, there's no chips at all up here. You can actually see the tool marks of what they did to pinch and pull for the ears. Ruthie, thank you. I see you in at 20. Miss Wildlife was in at 18. Miss Wildlife is back at 22. Again, there's no chips. There's no issues. Of course, there's no cloudiness. And I'll tilt. There we go. You can see the two dimples right there. Again, the clear, I love when the sun comes through it. You know, you put another color behind it. Hello, Miss Pam Abam. It's so good to see you. Welcome, Pam. So it does, and I'll show you here with a piece that I have coming up, and then we'll do a countdown. It sort of pulls the color through. So if you would have it in front of your swung bases, in front of your other ones, the color definitely comes through. And it also is a sort of harder one to find, especially if you're going to do a rainbow of these cats, which a lot of people do. So we are with Miss Wildlife right now at 22. We're looking for 23 or more. We're going to do a countdown. If you're interested in using it just in case, we ask that you please be an active bidder. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 23 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you again, Karen. Again, no chips or cracks. I believe this one to be the Viking. I really couldn't find any that had a rainbow sticker on, so that's why I'm hinging more toward the Viking. But it definitely could be a rainbow too. It's somewhere, nonetheless, it's the same glass company. All right, so there's the bid end. So Miss Wildlife, it's coming to you for 22. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. Jason, my next item is going to start at 18.
You got it.
And besides what I'm about to show you, you're going to get some other goodies too. So this is kind of a little lot. You guys know I like to put vintage lots together. So the first thing that you're going to get is this amazing tin litho recipe box. I did find this in Springfield, and I had never seen this one before. And the graphics, I did clean it. It was a little grody when I got it from Springfield, but I did clean it, and it cleaned up really, really nice. Very minimal wear and awesome graphics on here. Great to use as a riser if you like to decorate with these kind of boxes. And this is by a brand that I had not seen before. At first glance, I thought, oh, it's got to be Ohio art. It is not. It's made by Stylecraft, and this is actually made in the USA out of Baltimore, Maryland. And I had never seen or heard of that before. So as I was researching this, I did see that they made a couple of those Christmas list boxes, which we do like. I collect those as well, but I'd never seen any of them. And they also have a birthday card list box that was pretty cool. So besides the box, though, you guys, the inside is pretty good, very minimal wear. Okay. Besides the box, you're going to get a whole stack of vintage recipe cards for your recipe box with the little stove that kind of matches the stove that's on the box. Okay. You're also going to be getting a little vintage crocheted pot holder. And how about some really awesome turquoise measuring spoons? Those you're getting as well. And this really awesome new old stock vintage refrigerator magnets and pencil. So that is all coming together. You're getting the whole lot. I love putting stuff together like this. So you're going to get it all, not just the awesome box.
Amie,
right.
Is it a lot or is it a bundle? Is it a lot or is it a bundle?
That's tough ground to tread on, Jason. I can't really say either one of those words. Okay. So it's conglomeration, a cornucopia of vintage goodness. That's what we're going to go with. All right. So, Ruthie B, I see your 35. Thank you so much. The box itself, standard measurement for a recipe box. It does measure 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. All right. We're going to count this down. I do recommend if you're bidding on this to put in those final bids and just in cases. All right. So Ruthie's at 35. We're looking for 36 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bill said you failed the second test of the evening, Jason.
At least I'm carrying like a B average right now. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, they're okay.
I see those just in cases. They are all coming in right now. We're just waiting for that bid end from Karen. All right. I see the bid end from Karen. So as I see it on my screen, Ruthie had a just in case of 42. Kim had a just in case of 43. Gloria had a just in case of 50, but Patty Rose came in with a just in case of 52. So Patty's going to take it for 51. Congratulations, you guys. If you like these kind of things, I do have more of these boxes, so I can always make more of these fun little surprise lots. All right. Thank you guys so much.
All right, Miss Rochelle.
All right. Mine's going to start off at 18.
Got it.
So I have this Westmoreland fairy lamp.
Wow.
And as you can see, the way it closes here is in this really cool pointed pattern. And then you have these butterflies on it. It's in great condition, no chips, no cracks. It's that frosted glass. And I do have a candle burning inside and not have a battery pack candle to show you guys. So it's just a real tea light candle, but that is a-okay to burn a real candle in it because it has a hole on the top so that the smoke can ventilate on the tippity top. And super, super cute. All of the butterfly decals on it are in beautiful condition. There's no paint loss on any of the butterflies. You've got that blue butterfly.
I've never seen this one.
I was just thinking the same thing, Amy. I've never seen one of these either.
Oh.
And we're the land of Westmoreland here, you know, because of it
I was
being
going to say.
Never seen this one.
Oh, yeah. No, super, super pretty. Yeah, all those different butterflies. And I love how the way it goes on, like the lid goes on too, with that kind of petal shape to it. It's just absolutely beautiful. So, oh, we're at 18. We're looking for 19 or more. Thank you so much. And
See, and what I love, I was just going to say, Rochelle, what I love about these is they're great to actually use, especially this time of the year. You take that out on your porch, on your patio, you put one of those citronella candles in. And really right now at this price, it's one that you can use. You know, it's not one that you're afraid to actually bring out and use. So it's good functional vintage.
For sure. For sure.
Nope. It's Westmoreland. I don't know that Homeco, I know Homeco did work with some companies, but usually they worked with Fostoria, not Westmoreland.
No, this is Westmoreland for sure. I did do my research before, and this is definitely Westmoreland. Westmoreland did the butterfly pattern, and they also did a bird pattern where there's different birds on the top of it, but it's definitely Westmoreland. So looking for 19 or more, and I will start the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much.
And butterfly things are not that easy to find, you know, especially if you guys are going to decorate with butterflies. Sometimes it's easier to find things with birds on it than it is butterflies.
Very, very true. Very true.
All right. So, Rochelle, you had Susan in with the high bid at 20. You had Jan at 20, but Susan with a 22. So, clean look at it just in case of 35. So, they're going to take it for 23.
Thank you so much. It's coming to you. Thank you. Thank you.
And Jan, your 23 did come in after the bid end. So, gang, with 185, 190 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to my two friends on the screen, Enamor Amie and the lovely Uniquely Rochelle's. Both of their links are in the description of this video. Please consider giving me a follow and giving it a thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up. So, $18 on my next item. I hope we have some plush lovers here because let me tell you, I haven't had a plush poodle in a hot minute. And if you know any of us on the screen, and I'll even speak for Rochelle, I think we do love our plush. So I know Amie does, and you know we do. So this little black poodle is starting at $18. There are no manufacturer labels anywhere, but this is one of the leash ones that were very popular in the 50s and 60s. Usually this is missing or very, very brittle and breaks a lot. It's very pliable, very soft. I actually purchased her in a lot of stuffed animals that were new old stock that some sweet little old lady had up in her attic for a hot minute, and I've been selling them off. So she's very clean. She has googly eyes. I love it. She has a little pom-pom nose, so there's no funky odors, no issues. She has her little red bow tie up there. I'd sold a pink one. This one was part of that grouping. So she's large and in charge. She's got this great design, and I'm drawing a blank on what it's called right now. This great, Amie, what's this pattern called? The plaid. The plaid. Hello, Jason.
Is it plaid?
She got the plaid, and she stands really, really nice and tall, really clean. She measures about 11 inches tall, so she's about 11 inches tall, and she's about, I'm looking at the wrong, she's 9 inches tall, and she's 11 inches this way. So she's 11 by 9. So hopefully that helps you. So she kind of has a little bit of snooty attitude, which I'm here for, but you can definitely floof her up a little bit so she doesn't have to look so like judgy. You know, she's
Les is right. It's gingham.
That's it, gingham. Thank you, everybody. I had a complete brain shutdown, but she's sort of judgy, and I'm here for that. Again, she's a very, very soft material. She is plush. You can see the stitching down here on the bottom in very good, clean condition. But there's no major issues that I can report. So again, no funky stains. It's not like you touch her and, you know, a whole bunch of the plush is like falling off. She almost seems like she's brand new, and she does have her original little leash, which I love the fact that she still has this. And again, I usually find these all brittle and all torn up. So right now we have Kim in at 18. There doesn't seem to be any more interest. Oh, and you can see underneath her ears, she has that pattern as well, and there's no fading. So if anyone else is interested, please throw in a bid. We're going to start a countdown. I'm saying that because of the lag. If you want to do a just in case, we ask that you please be an active bidder before you utilize that just in case. So we have Robin in at 19. I see another Robin in at 20. We're looking for 21 or more, and we're going to count her down and use those just in cases. So we'll go slow from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I don't know if it's the only child in me, but I always get sentimental with these stuffed animals because I feel like they have feelings. I just want them to get a good home. You're going to get a good home.
I think that's why I really like vintage plush too, because I loved stuffed animals as a kid. So.
Me too. Like I would almost have like a board meeting with all of them and sit all the Care Bears up and be like, gang, this is the way we're going to run things right now. Corporate, here we go. So we had Kim in with a 22. We had Robin in with a just in case of 32, but Kim came back with a just in case of 54. So Kim Tucker, you're going to take the poodle for $33. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
And I have talked about this before, that I used to do a radio show with my stuffed animals.
That's right, you did.
I've got to find that cassette tape because I feel like it needs to be heard because it's something else. I will say that. All right. My next item is going to start at 18.
You got it.
And these guys are pretty darn cute. Everything that I usually show that's chained, I like to do a little bit earlier in the sale just because they're a little bit challenging to show. So these are Cutie Pie little red bow tie doggos. And I did find these at the Collectors Carnival in Southern Indiana back at the end of April. And we went to the show in the morning and I came back and I had an Instagram sale. the Kitsch Instagram sale at nighttime. So these guys I rescued. They did not have, their chains were broken when I originally found them. And so I have redone the chains on them. And I did, the one thing that kind of is my pet peeve about these vintage chain sets is that they never make the chains long enough on the babies, especially when you have to bubble wrap them. So I did give them lots of room to get some distance from mama there. So they do have nice long chains to outstretch whatever you want to do with them attached to them. Now, there's no chips on these guys. They were very dirty when I picked these up, and I did clean them. So they are fully cold painted. So what that means, I know I've talked about this before, but for anybody that doesn't know, cold paint just means that it was either airbrushed or applied to the ceramic pieces, and there's no glaze over top of them. There's nothing protecting the paint, so it's very prone to scratching over time. You can see there is some paint loss on the babies and the mama. Most of the paint loss is on the back side of these, although it's not terrible. There's still is a lot of good life. There's no chips on these guys. It's just the paint. It's just the paint scratching on these guys. And these are made by Arnart, A-R-N-A-R-T. This particular chain set would have had a foil sticker on the bottom, but they are made in Japan. And these red bow tie critters were made by several different ceramic companies, but Arnart is kind of the best known company, right up there with UCAGCO made a lot of these as well. But if you are on Instagram, if you look under the hashtag red bow tie gang, you can see a whole bunch of different critters of these. And this is not a super large figurine set. They did do quite large ones, actually really giant large ones, way bigger than my head back in the day. But this is a kind of a smaller chained set. So mama here is about 4.5 inches tall, and the babies are around 3 inches. Okay, and I would say they look like French bulldogs to me. Sometimes these critters can be up for interpretation. I don't know if they're supposed to be boxers or they're supposed to be French bulldogs, but I think they're darling cute. So Debbie right now is at 18, so we're looking for 19 or more. And we're going to start that countdown. We still have lots of vintage to get through tonight. So let's count these pups down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, I had a set of bookends, remember, during the Kitchathon?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
You're right, you did. That looked exactly like this. Yes.
Hello, Vintage Lolly. How are you, Miss Jamie?
Hi, Jamie. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So Jan came in at 19, but Debbie came back in at a 22. So Debbie's going to take them for 22. Congratulations, Debbie. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Rochelle.
All right, mine's going to start off at 15. So I have this gorgeous hand-painted bell by Fenton. And as you can see, it has these hand-painted bluebirds going on all the way around it. But what I love about this bell is that it is that frosted uranium glass, which is hard to see, I know, but it glows like crazy. I promise you, it glows that beautiful green color. And like I said, it has all these hand-painted bluebirds on them. And then on the inside, it says hand-painted by J. Stevens. It's on the inside right there. It's in beautiful condition, no chips, no cracks. And that glow is just phenomenal. If you guys want to do like a uranium glass cabinet, I'm definitely going to be doing one of those with my uranium glass pieces that I have in my collection. And I'm just going to put like a black light in the cabinet and have all those pieces glow like crazy. I call it ghost glass because these remind me of ghosts because they glow that like green spooky color. And so in a cabinet it would be really cool as like ghost glass. So super, super beautiful.
You can see the painting when you show it underneath even more, Rochelle.
Really?
Yep, it really shows that off really well.
Yeah, beautiful little bluebirds going all the way around. And the paint looks excellent too. There's no like paint loss on any of the bluebirds. They just look gorgeous. And there's just like that detailing too in the glass of like roses and leaves and everything like that. And even on the handle, it's just gorgeous. So we're looking for 16 or more, and I will start that countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 16 or more, or that bid end.
I think Fenton did some of the best custard glass. I think
Oh,
they did some of the best.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now we're going to see what the lag is like. All right.
There's that bid end. So congratulations. Do we have a name for clean look cleaning services?
We just go by clean look.
Okay.
It's Michael if you want to, but I always go by clean look. I feel more professional calling it clean. I feel fancy when I say clean look, but you can say Michael if you want.
Thank you, clean looking Michael.
There you go.
I'm sure you are very fresh.
There you go. But I like saying clean look because I feel fancy when I say clean look because I feel bougie when I'm saying the name. So yes, no, you prefer to use Michael Rochelle, you go right ahead. So I'm going to follow your lead. I also have some Fenton and some glowing Fenton, but mine isn't on the uranium type. Mine is on the cadmium type. So $28 on the gorgeous swung vase. I have to say, I haven't had this color for a long time. Believe it or not, Fenton still calls this amberina, although it's reading very, very orange. So it's reading very orange. There's a little bit of schmutz right here. I'll get that off. I actually think that's where the original label once was. So nonetheless, I have a gorgeous swung vase in the hobnail pattern. There's a little schmutz right there. I actually think that's where the original label would have been at one point because it is not stamped Fenton on the bottom. Usually they would have stamped it right here. So you can see the gorgeous yellow orange color on the bottom. Of course, you know that's going to glow. Miss Wildlife, I see in at 28, and I'll show you in a moment. Then it starts to glow up through here, and then it kind of stops, but then it starts to pick up right through here, and then you get the whole top that glows. So here's the top of it. I know some folks are very particular about their vases on how the tops look. That's the way that one looks. No sickness to the glass. There's no haze in it, no chips to the hobnail. It measures 10 1/4 inches, 10 1/4 inches, and let's see how we can show you with that glow. So you can see, there you go. That isn't a reflection. That's actually the cadmium glow right there in that. And then then you can sort of see how it streaks down the side there and then see how it fades away into purple, into the purples where there's not a lot of cadmium. Then it picks up again and the whole bottom glows like fire. So if you guys have something that you wanted to glow and you uplit it like this, the whole entire bottom looks like lava. Like that's not a put on. That's literally how much cadmium is in that. So you guys can see if you're looking for a great piece that glows, especially if you guys are looking for a rainbow. And again, this is their amberina, but it is reading very, very orange, which I think is a great color for summertime. I think that's a great time to pull out all your orange glass and use it. So we are at 28 right now with Miss Wildlife. There doesn't seem to be any more interest. If anyone's interested, please throw that bid in. We are going to keep it moving because we do have some more rounds tonight. So we're looking for 29 or more on the 10 1/4 inch Fenton. So it's pre-1971 Fenton Hobnail Amberina swung vase. So looking for 29 or more. So we'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. What I love about this color is some folks think that the hobnail doesn't fit into your mid-century. This color and this sculpt, it definitely does, if that's what you're into. All right, the bids are coming in. So I see a 31 with Miss Wildlife. Ruthie has a 32, but Miss Kim Tucker came in with a 33 right before that bid end. So Kim, congratulations. It's yours for $33. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. My next item is going to be a choice starting at 24.
Okay.
And I was so excited to find these. I've seen Michael sell these. I've seen Jason sell these a couple times. And I've been looking for some of these. And this is the first time that I have ever found some micro mosaic brooches. And oh my goodness, I can't believe that I didn't just find one, I found two. So this is going to be a choice starting at 24. Now, I want to show you, hopefully there we go, that my camera will cooperate with me and we can get real up close and personal so you can see these. And I really like that they are colorful and not so dark in the background. And I did speak with Tina, the lovely Tina of Mother Tuckers. And I know that you guys come across these a little bit more often in Pennsylvania. But these are the very first ones. And I have looked in so many different states, so many different antique stores and flea markets and antique festivals. And these are the first ones I've come across. So I want to show you each one. Okay. So the bigger of the two. Okay. So the blue background one that has the kind of gold filigree frame. Okay. Is the bigger of the two. And it does have kind of a gold tone filigree little setting that goes around the outside. I think it makes it look like a picture frame to me. And then the background is kind of a cornflower blue, if that helps you. It is reading a little bit darker on screen right now than it actually is because of the white in the background, but I'm holding this up there so we can focus in and you can really see the details. Those tiniest little tiny flowers that are pink in there. And this one does have a safety clasp on the back, and this one is stamped Italy. This bigger one here in blue measures 1 3/4 inches in diameter. Okay, so that's your first choice. Your second choice here is a little bit unusual. And I did speak with Tina on this, that this particular green in the background is a little bit harder to come by, as opposed to some of the darker, like the blacks and the navy blues. Some of the brighter colors are harder to come by. And this one just has 3 little flowers that are in there. And that one just has kind of a more simpler kind of rope styled setting that goes around. Now, I will say that this one does have some tarnishing going around some of the metal on the outside. And I did spend about 45 minutes cleaning this. And I did my best on it, but you can see there is up toward the top there, there is a little bit of dark. Can you see the dark in there? That's kind of the worst part of it right in there, but it is on the back. There is a little bit of darkness. You can kind of see it on the side there, but I don't really think that it takes away from it so much. And this one is smaller than the blue one. This one measures 1 1/4 inches. Okay. And this one has, let me see if I can show you the clasp on this one. This one doesn't have a safety clasp, and it's not quite a C clasp. It more looks like a safety pin, like the head of a safety pin, if that makes sense. It kind of goes through the little groove in there, but it does lock in place once it's in there. It does remind me of the head of a safety pin, though. There you can see. Okay. So those are your two choices. I see Susan is in at 24, so you are bidding on choice. The winner can certainly take both of them if they would like as well. I really think that they go nicely together too. Or if you already have a collection of these, I do think that the brighter colors. So the blue in this one definitely matches the blue in my shirt. And then I think the green on kind of a darker colored shirt would really make it pop. All right. So Trina is in at 25. So we're looking for 26 or more. And I'm going to count these down. All right. Because we have some more to get to tonight. All right. So we're looking for 28 or more on choice. Jan just came in with a 27. So we're looking for 28. 8 or more. We're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That's a good idea, Deanna. I'm going to do that next time. She says a good way to show these is if we take a picture with our phone and then show that.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I really did. I will do that next time. But they are such tiny little details. I would never have the patience to make that. All right. There is a bid end from Karen. So I do see some bids and just in cases came in there at the end. So I see Jan was at 31. Trina came in at 32. Jan came back in at 34, but Susan came in with a just in case of 43. So Susan's going to get first choice at 35. So let me know, Susan, if you want blue or green. You certainly can take both if you would like. Second choice is going to go to Jan A at 34.
She wants them both.
You got it, Susan. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amie, for your first 2 mosaics, you're going to have a lot to live up to now because they were pretty doggone good.
Well, I really want to find some more. That is my goal. Hopefully we can find some in Wisconsin. That would be fun.
All right, Miss Rochelle.
All right, mine's going to start off at 25.
Got it.
I'm going to try very, very hard. Done. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm trying very hard. I have a poodle chain family. Now, they have pink hair because, hello, we love pink hair here. Just
Rochelle, if you were a poodle, they would be you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That is the most high compliment I think I could get. So I did put the pink fur on them. Not gonna lie, I did put the pink fur on them because we love pink hair. Just gonna say. But other than that, they are in really, really good condition. There's no chips, no cracks. You've got the mama with her big old eyelashes. They have their original bows too. Really cute. Their original chain. And I think they're looking fine.
I love the baby with the blue eyes. It's like Don King hair. It's like the wind. I know,
right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have the one baby with the blue eyes and the other baby with the black eyes. And then we got mama with both colors with the blue and the black. And it's just, just a good old combo with all of them. Super cute, really good condition. And yeah, pink hair added by me because gotta love a good color hair. What, Jason?
These I thought would have had. I thought they would have originally came with fur. Didn't they originally have fur on them when they were new? I think they did.
They did.
Yeah. So you just replaced their hair with pretty doggone good reproduction. I mean, It looks almost original. Because we had some of these.
See, I thought you were gonna tease me, but thank you.
No, I was gonna say I think the blue-eyed puppy is the milkman's. That's not.
Oh, a puppy from another.
Yeah,
stud?
Probably is with the blue eyes. Probably, yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But I gotta say, we collected these trios for a long time, and this one is a harder one to find. This sculpt right here.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, they have their original bows on all 3 of them, which is the original fabric, which is just kind of cool. But yeah, they look really cute. They're in really good condition, other than me just replacing their fur, which is pink. But other than that, they look really good. But you guys, I honestly have to say, I've seen some original chain family animals, and some of the originals had like purple, green, all of the crazy colors. So having like a colored hair on top of them is nothing unusual. I mean, that's like kind of what they had back in the day. So, I mean, originally they would probably have rabbit fur, which I was not going to put on them because I'm a rabbit mother. So, that's not going to happen. So it is vegan fur.
They look amazing. So 1950s, so
Wow,
1960s.
so cute. They would look so good.
And I think that they did originally make the set in white, pink, and black fur, if I remember correctly.
I
Cool.
think you're right.
So you did good with the pink.
You did.
Thank you.
Good job, Rochelle.
And I think these would look really good in a quintessential mermaid bathroom because poodles and mermaids go together.
They do. They do. I'm not quite sure how, but they
I don't
do.
know how either.
They do, and I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue with that. They do.
We're just going to try and pretend that they go together. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to look for 26 or more, and we're going to start that countdown. So, Mama needs a pearl choker. Patty, if you want Mama to have a pearl choker, I'll give her a pearl choker. Don't you worry. I can do that. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 26 or more, or that bid end.
I can't get the Don King out of my head now, Amy, since you said
Well,
that.
And then I looked at it again. I'm thinking Harry Carey.
Oh my God, that's right.
Harry
Hey
Carey.
guys, hey, Cubs win. Cubs win. I was just watching that today with Will Ferrell. Oh my God. Rochelle has no idea what we're talking
Rochelle has
about.
no clue who we're talking about.
Oh,
All right.
Thank
Cubs
you,
win.
Patty. Let me know if you want Mama to have a pearl necklace.
Rochelle.
Oh yes, Patty, I got it. I'll make sure Rochelle gets elderly Poodle's address.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's really, really cute. Yes.
Oh, all right. Yep. She's gifting it.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you. So elderly Poodle, let me know if you want Mama to have a pearl necklace.
We'll get the information to you, Rochelle. We'll make
Yeah,
sure you
I got her address. I'll send
Thank
it
you,
to
thank you.
Rochelle.
Gang, please make sure you're following everybody on my screen. Make sure you're following Enamor Amie and Uniquely Rochelle's. Thank you, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you, Holly, for dropping all those links. Bill, Tina, everybody else who's been helping as well. Thank you guys so much. Next, I have Choice at $12 if it will highlight. It did this last time when we were on together, Amy. There it highlighted. $12 Choice. I love these. I hope you guys do too. It's going to be Choice on Global glass figurines. Now, guys, a lot of the glass paperweights or figurines, I don't know that they always have character. These are the neatest, kitschiest crystal figurines made by Global that I have ever seen in my life. So the first one is the frog. Look at that face on that frog. He has his original Global sticker on as well. And all of these have, at least I thought they all did, they all had a hallmark on the bottom that said Global. I don't see one on the frog, but there is one on the other two. So he has this great texturing that you can see. He is clear glass, just $12 to start. He measures 3 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. Look at his feet, that face. Such a character. I love these. I had never seen these before until I found a couple, and I just think these are neat. Hello, Lucinda. How are you? So if you guys are into frogs, I thought that would look great. Again, if you guys have a light base, you can definitely uplight these a little bit. I'll show you with my black light. So you could definitely make them glow however you want. That's your first choice, is the frog. I'm kind of manhandling the poor guy. So there he is. He has his original sticker. So that was your first choice. Second choice, I think this little elephant is just so cute. See if we can show you the Global. It is etched right down the bottom. There you guys can just about see it a little bit. The little etching right there. Super cute. The texturing on these, I think, is phenomenal. Look at how happy he is. Doesn't he look like almost a little Dumbo? Super cute. $12 choice on the glass little paperweight figurines. He measures about 3.5 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. No chips, no damage at all. Look at the ice style texturing. It actually looks like he has looks like elephant skin on him. So he's super cute, super kitschy. Look at that face. I think they did great detailing, and I think these came out in the early 1980s. I think Global did a series of all these different glass figurines, and it is a nice, clean piece of crystal glass from Global. So there's your cute little elephant paperweight. Then my last one, now you guys love owls. I think this is, he almost looks like a gizmo, I think.
Oh,
But
he does. Yeah, he does.
He is just the cutest, derpiest little owl figurine, and he's stamped Goble as well. Hopefully you guys can, there you can just start to see the etching right here. They stamped each one. I thought the frog had a stamp, but that one did not. He has a sticker, but each one of these are Goble. They are molded glass, super cute. And again, they do light really good. If you guys have a light base, look at that. If you set that on a light base, how that would glow, especially an owl for Halloween. This little owl measures about 2 3/4 inches tall. And then at the widest point, he's about 3 inches wide. Oh, I just think these are so cute. Thank you, Miss Wildlife. I see you in at 12. Again, there's no chips. There's no damage. They're made by Goble. Of course, we know they're more known for their porcelain and their ceramics. But I think they nailed it with these cute little figurines, you know, especially if you guys, you know, like for example, the Viking cat is very mod looking. If you guys are looking for a more kitschy, more animated piece of glass, I think these are the ones for you. So I'll show them to you again real quick, and then we'll count them down. We're at 12 right now. The third choice was the cute little owl. See if we can get in there so you guys can see that great detail, especially if you guys were like an Eagles fan. He kind of has like a Eagles kind of look, even though he's an owl. So it's a stretch, but I kind of see it. I don't know. Clean looks in at 15. Miss Wildlife's back at 18. Like, I'll tell you, it makes me want to collect these. So
I did not know that Goble made glass.
I knew I'd seen some that were more like the Viking cat. Didn't have the detail of these. I've sold those before.
Coast Boda, like I know, did a lot of like figurines like that, but I did not know Goble did.
I never ever saw these. Look at this elephant. If you guys are into elephants, plus he's trunk up, which means good luck. So, and the ones without the sticker do have the Goble stamp on the bottom. And then, my goodness, I will say, it's not easy to find a lot of things that are frog. You know, if you're a frog collector, but this little guy, and you could actually put him in like your plant if you wanted to, especially since he's clear. I mean, you could definitely sit him like out on a porch, on a patio if you wanted to. And actually, I might have one or two more. I forget which other two I have, but I'll bring them to another sale. But I did get a couple of them. So we're 21 with Miss Wildlife. Let's go ahead and count them down. You will have choice on which one or ones you want. Top bidder, just in case if you're an active bidder. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I love these. I mean, these get me excited. They were even hard to sell. We just don't have the room to display them. Look at the detail on these.
Really good.
That's his sticker. I'm covering it up. All right, so there's the bid end. Thank you all for the bids. Clean look, your just in case did come in after the bid end. So Miss Wildlife, you get first choice at 21. Let me know if you want the frog. You can have the frog. You can have the elephant or the owl or a variation, and then clean look, you'll have back up at 20. So I got you for the frog and the owl. Thank you so much. So clean look, let me know if you're interested in the elephant. You could have the elephant for 20, which I think he's super cute. And I think those were the only two bidding. So so clean look, let me know if you're interested in the elephant for 20. Thank you guys so much. I think you're going to love them. All right, Amy.
Okay, Jason, my next item is going to start at 30. And if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you guys know that I do love a scrapbook that is full of vintage greeting cards. And I found this over the weekend, so I couldn't wait. I had to bring it tonight because it's so cool. Okay, so you can see that I have marked some divisions in here, and this divides up the different holidays that are in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you not everything that's in here, but I want to highlight some things from each section because there's some really cool stuff in here. Okay, so there's nothing at the very beginning, and it starts off with baby. Okay, so this very first little card here has the birth of the person's album. So her name was Linda Sue Bowl, and she weighed 5 pounds 4 ounces. She was born September 29th, 1946. Okay, so the baby cards that you're going to see at the beginning are from 1946. And because she was born in September, anything else in here is going to be from 1947. So there's Valentine's, Easter, Christmas, and then 1 year birthday cards in here. And there's some, I will say this entire family had really good taste in greeting cards. You guys know that I collect greeting cards. So for me to say that, there's some pretty fantastic ones in here. So I won't show you all of the like baby ones in here. This one right here was kind of bent over like that when I found it, but I have kind of, hopefully with over time with the weight of the book, it will straighten back out for you. But there are 30 total baby cards that are in the front of the album. Okay, I'm trying to get to the Valentine stuff, but there are some really cool. This one has like a foil little metal hanging on there. There's lots of glitter. There's lots of mechanical. There's lots of flocked cards in here. But let's get to the Easter.
Oh my.
There are a lot of oversized greeting cards in here. So this starts off the Easter section. And if this is any indication of what else is in here, you guys, if you really like 1940s greeting cards, you're really going to like what's in here. So in the Easter section, there's 12 different cards. Okay. And there's flocked ones in here. Very cute. Lots of darling cute cards in here. This one page with the bunny is ripped.
Oh my God.
Okay, but this is an oversized greeting card here. That one page right there is ripped. Okay, but look at this chicken, you guys.
You're killing me, Amie. You know I love a good oversized card.
I know.
I love it.
I was talking to Tina today, and I was like, Jason's gonna freak out about some of the cards that are in this album.
Look at her.
I'm gonna show you all of the oversized ones because there's some really good ones in here. Okay, so now we're into Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, Lord in heaven.
And this particular lamb, do you see it's got little curly hair applied to the lamb's head? I've never seen that card before. Very cute. And I have sold this cat card before. That is a 1940s Hallmark card. It is flocked. Very cute. This one here, the little bear pulls out of the shoe. I just can't with these cards. And here's another oversized one. You can see that her little flower it's a little millinery flower that is 3-dimensional on there. This family, I tell you what, they didn't skimp on their cards. And here's another oversized Valentine card with the Google eye on the puppy. That is original to the card. As we get in here, they just keep getting better and better.
You're killing me, Amie. You're killing me, Amie.
I'm sorry, Jason. Okay, I really want to show this one. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it, but we're going to try. So this bird here, you can see the little blue bird. I've got to set it down. Otherwise, I can't show it to you. But the little tail is mechanical.
No.
And the little feather fans the dog. How cute is that? I can't. See, I geeked out, and I did buy a couple greeting card albums from this particular person. So there's more. No. And now we're getting into Christmas.
I'm done.
And Santa here has a feather for his beard. It's so good. I haven't seen one like this cool in quite a long time. Here's some more greeting cards with bears. The little flocked bear up in the bed. Baby's first Christmas.
Amie, if you guys ever want to take these out, you can cut them out. And because they're on that cardboard sheet, it makes them less flimsy. That's what I love when they're actually adhered in these albums, because they're easier to put in your flower frogs and stand up. Love it.
Some of the cards in here I've never seen. I've never seen some of the cards in here. And this particular page, this pig down here is a dime saver. Have you seen these before? So there's little spots where you could save the dimes up in there. So this one, when they made the album, they doubled up this page because the dime saver is a little thicker. There's some more Christmas cards. There is this one here. Do you see the pig?
My God.
and it says for somebody 1 year old. So we're getting into the 1 year birthday cards. Do you see the real penny that is up there in there? So the penny, I read it, and I think it says 1941, the penny that's stuck in the little piggy bank card. Just so cool. I can't. So yes, we're getting into the 1 year birthday cards in here. Really cute ones, cute little animals, and some of them have really sweet inscriptions in them. And there's three blank pages in the very back. So if you wanted to add some more cards in there, you definitely could. So it's not completely full. There's just 3 blank pages, but otherwise it's awesome. Measurement for the card. I know I've taken a long time on this, but I really wanted you to see what was in here so you knew what you were getting. And it is blue, very good. I would say good vintage condition on the cover and the binding. You did see the one page that was ripped. There are a couple other little tears in there, but for the most part, and this string here is actually a piece of ribbon that is attached to one of the cards that's hanging out the bottom. Measures 12.5 by 13, 1946 to 1947 cards inside. What did I write the total down? I didn't write the total. So there's 30 baby cards, 12 Easter, 12 Valentine, 15 Christmas, and 16 1 year cards. So that is all the cards that's in there. All right. So Susan's in at 42. So we're looking for 43. I'm going to count it down. All right. Don't forget those final bids and just in cases, you guys. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I will take those page flags out of there.
Amie, that one big Santa is worth
I know, Jason. I know. I knew you were going to flip out when you saw those.
So good. Man, you got to warn me, Amie. You got to warn me about this before.
I should have prepared you better. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So just in cases and bids have come in chunks. Brenda was at 45. Patty came in at 43. Bill had a just in case of 54. Susan had a just in case of 53. Patty Rose had a just in case of 63. Bill, your 64 did come in after the bid end. So Patty Rose is going to take it for 55. Congratulations, Patty. Thank you so much.
Great score, Patty. Congrats.
Wow.
All right, Miss Rochelle.
All right. I can't follow up to that, but I'm going to start mine off at 22. All right. I have this salt and pepper shaker set. Now,
Patty, no, Patty, no.
Oh no, there's gonna be a fight. Okay,
no. Thank you, Patty. Patty, bless you, Patty. Thank you so much, Patty. Thank you so very much. That's very thoughtful. Thank you so much. I can't even put it into words. Thank you. Go ahead, Rochelle. I'm sorry. Thank you, Patty.
No, that's okay. I was waiting for the nunchucks.
God, you're a sweetheart, Patty. Thank you.
All right, so these are Mary Had a Little Lamb salt and pepper shaker set. So you have Mary right here. You have Mary Had a Little Lamb. There's the lamb. It is, I don't know what it's doing. It's frolicking through the field. It comes with a little dish right here. So I'm going to show them to you individually. So here is Mary. She does have her cork stopper. She has this little white dot right here. It is not a chip or anything. It's under the glaze. So it's like the painter that was painting her just missed a spot right there. The glaze kind of like fell off a little bit, but it is not a chip because it is smooth. So it's under the glaze. But there is Mary with her cork stopper. We have Mary's little lamb, cork stopper on the bottom. There's a little lamb. The only condition issue I would point out, it's got a little rub spot on this ear right here. Still not a chip. It's just like a rub spot on the paint right there. But still, like I said, not a chip. Really stinking cute. There you go. And then you have the little dish. They go on right here. You have all the little flowers, little spaghetti puffs going on. There are no chips on any of the spaghetti puffs or the flowers. And then it does have the sticker. As you can see, the sticker right here does have a little bit of sticker loss right there. But what the sticker says is Lincoln's home, Springfield, Illinois. So this, I guess, was part of Lincoln's home of like the little gift shop back in the day with that sticker. And really, really sweet set with the dish and both salt and pepper shakers.
These nursery rhyme shakers are so darling. And what I would do is, if I actually found like a golden book of Mary Had a Little Lamb, put it right behind that. It would look so great in a little display.
Oh, yeah, that would look so good. I know, I love these. And to find salt and pepper shakers with a little stand on the bottom is really special too, because a lot of times when we find salt and pepper shakers, it's like the salt and the pepper, but to find them on like a little pond, a little stand they come on, is just really unique and special, I think, because I was definitely looking these up online and I saw Mary and the Lamb by themselves, but I did not see one with the original stand at all. So it definitely makes it a little bit more special with that stand.
These are adorable, Rochelle. We collect shakers and I've never seen these before.
I've never seen these either.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
I need to put that on my resume.
You got us, Rochelle.
Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna write
Especially with the underplate, like
I know.
Yeah. It's good.
I know.
Thanks, guys. All right, but if there is no interest, I will bring these back.
Lag.
Oh, never mind. There's that lag. Thank you, Trina. Appreciate you so much. So we're at 22. We are looking for 23 or more. You guys just needed to say that you've never seen these before, and now they're like.
No, it's true. I haven't.
Oh, I really haven't.
Yeah, they're sweet. Super sweet. All right, we're at 22. We're looking for 23 or more, and I am going to start that countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 23 or more, or that bid end.
I love how the lamb is just kicking. Like just kicking. Like
it's doing ballet. That's all I have to say.
He's got his foot in the air like he just doesn't care.
This is true. You are right.
No. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susan. Your 23 came after the bid end. I'm so sorry. But Trina, congratulations. These are coming to you.
Holly, you're right. It's definitely a frolicking lamb.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely is. Guys, thank you so much for the kind words. Please make sure you're following these two lovely ladies up here on the screen with me. Enamor Amie's link is in the description along with Rochelle's link, not only to their YouTube channels, but also to their Instagram account. And just because my man Bill is in here, please give Garden Guy Bill a follow over here. And he just dropped a video right before we went live. So when you're done with us tonight, go over and check out his latest video. Amie dropped the video on Sunday. That's right, Sunday. Her latest video went up. So please make sure when you get a chance, head on over and give those a watch. All right, guys, this is my highest ticket item tonight. It's starting at $34. I had one of these in green, but I found one that I think's even better than the green. Guys, this is Imperial Glass, okay? This is the Carnival Purple or Amethyst covered candy. Did a little more research on this since the last one I sold. Imperial actually did a whole entire Zodiac line. So you'd be getting like the creme de the creme here, right here with the candy dish. They did a whole dinner set. They did tumblers. They did goblets. They did everything. They did other little pieces. But what's great about this piece is it's the two, because it's the Zodiac and it's the astrology. So it's both together. So it's not only the Zodiac on the top, but it's also all the different stars and the astrology, which that's what I didn't tell you guys when I sold the first one. So Deanna, thank you. I see you're 34. No chips, no cracks. A lot of times these finials get broke. Sometimes the lid is usually missing, but it is in complete condition. Very good. I'll show you up close. The measurements on it is 9.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. So these were made in the late 60s into the early 70s. Again, it was a full series that Imperial did. I'll take the lid off and we'll show you that this is all the different zodiacs. So I will actually start here. Oh, I actually wrote them down because I wanted to. Amie, I think I was with you when I sold the green one and I fumbled around. So I want to make sure that I show everybody. So here you have the scales. So you have a Libra right there.
I do remember the green one.
Yep. So you have Libra. Then you have the where here we go. This one is the Cancer. So we have the Cancer. See if we can show you the crab right there. So we have that one. We have the Gemini. And we also have, let me see here, we have the Pisces. Let me show you the Pisces. Where did that get to? So we have the Pisces right here. Doesn't seem to want to focus. So we have the Pisces right there. And so again,
much detail in that.
The embossing on this is incredible. And it has this, I'm going to call this amethyst because it just has a dark enough hue that I think it classifies as an amethyst, not so much a purple. So a lot of times these get major chips on the top, underneath. This actually had a handwritten tag on the bottom, which means this was probably in somebody's glass collection. I did take it off because I was looking for the Imperial mark on the bottom. It does not have one on the bottom. But usually when they do that, that means this sat in a case for years. So here is the astrology part of it all the way around, if my camera wants to cooperate with me. The carnival effect to this is amazing. Just this alone, I think, is very mid-century, very, what do I want to say? It's very like, it would fit in the decor of boho, I think. It would also fit in the mid-century. If you guys had the Zodiac Pyrex piece, a lot of things in the late 60s was very Zodiac. I think that would be great. This would be a great gift for someone who's into that. Again, they even detailed the foot of it.
That's crazy. All
the way around. And again, it is both. It is not only the Zodiac, it is also the astrology. So it's everything. And like I was saying, that if you start with this piece, even the sawtooth on the top has no chips. So if you were to start with this gorgeous piece, you could definitely add multiple pieces to it. And other colors too. They came in a clear iridescent. They came in the green iridescent that I sold. Oh God, I saw blue, and I think I even saw red, green, and the clear. Oh, and they have a gorgeous light, almost teal blue one. But I think this one looks really elegant and rich. So Deanna's the only one that's interested. So we see 34 for her. So let's go ahead and count this down. If you guys are interested, please put in another bid so you can use the just in case. No chips, no cracks. And the measurement's 9.5 by 5. So we're going to start a countdown. If you're interested, we'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right. The color is even better in person. It is getting washed out with all these lights, but it is just a gorgeous piece of glass, an Imperial glass. It's just a good high quality piece. And this is molded glass. So this is molded, poured into
all the detail sculpt work that they put in the mold for that is just crazy.
It's definitely reminiscent of the early American pattern glass. So it's reminiscent of that. Thank you, Deanna. It's yours for 34. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amie. Thank you, guys.
Okay. My next item is a handmade piece. It is going to start at 36. I had to bring a little handmade summer piece to kick off summer officially starting this week. And this is a darling cute little arrangement on a miniature Wolverine tin litho toy canister. I don't come across these super often, but I always get excited when I do because I love to put the little miniatures on top of these if it's not the full set. So this is the little sugar container with the tiny little strawberries, and it does have the Wolverine stamp right there. It is signed by me on the back, and perched on the top is a tiny little Joseph Originals flocked mouse friend, and he is hanging out in the strawberry patch with his little mushroom and his little ladybug friend. And I have added some kitsch-tastic plastic little flowers. This little yellow flower with the rhinestone is a piece off of a vintage piece of jewelry. And we've also got some little stems and leaves and some more flowers on the back. There is wire armature in the little mouse's tail, so he can kind of bend back and forth if you want to kind of pose his tail a little bit. But I love the tiny little Joseph mice. They're some of my favorite little things to come into a new little world and have a new purpose. I love to repurpose vintage. I have been doing so for over 15 years. I just like to give life to new vintage pieces and give it a little bit different of a home, a new appreciation. And the flocked Joseph Originals critters are some of my favorite things ever. So measurement for this piece, it is not super big. It measures 4 1/4 by 3. So I kind of measure the tallest point, which is the ears, and then whatever is the widest element sticking out, which happens to be the little mouse's tail. So I am making some more pieces, you guys, and I'm going to start working on Christmas for Christmas in July. I'm super excited. You guys know Christmas is my favorite holiday. So we're going to get crafty with Christmas very soon. All right. So right now I see Debbie is in at 36. Thank you so much. We're going to start a countdown on this. We do have a few more rounds to get to tonight. So let's count this down. If you're bidding, I do encourage you to use those just in cases because of the lag tonight. All right. So we're looking for 38 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I do try and use at least 90% vintage materials in my arrangements. The only new thing that is on here is the felt. Everything else on there is vintage.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
So
Okay, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. You are awesome. All right, so as I see it, Patty was at 37. Timmy was at 38. Trina came in at 39. Debbie at 40. And Jan, I saw your 30. But Patty Rose came in with a just in case of 53. So over the next highest bid of 40. Patty's going to take it for 41. Congratulations, Patty. Thank you so, so much.
All right, Rochelle.
All right, so mine is going to be 25 for choice because I have 3 sets that you guys can choose from. Okay, I love brass absolutely so much. So I have different styles of brass candlestick holders. So this is your first choice of brass candlestick holders. They are so ornate. You can put your thicker style candle on the top right here. It is going to be for the pair. So you're going to get this pair for 25. You can flip this around, and then on this side, you can put your candlestick inside that side. So you can flip them this way to put a candlestick in them, or flip them this way and put more a thicker style candle on top. So 25 for the pair of these. Or you guys, I found like so much brass of candlestick holders. I was super excited because I love brass so much. Or 25 for the set of 3. You have this tall candlestick holder here. You have your medium-sized one here. And then you have your shorter version here. So you can get all 3. All 3 for 25. all hold their candlesticks, or on the other side, it is hollow. So if you want to put like a thicker candle on the other side.
Christmas bulbs. You could flip them over and put
Oh, yeah.
Christmas bulbs in there.
Yeah, totally. So 25 for all three of these. And they are all brass, like I said. They're not metal with that gold paint on them. They are brass, I promise you. Or this third set, thank you so much. Or this third set, super ornate too. It's kind of like the first one, but it is a little bit different because the bottom has more of this bell shape to it. And then on the top, it has this spoke. I'll show you. It has a spoke on it that you can put your thicker candle on top. This is not a screw. I promise you it's not a screw. That something is missing because on the inside, I looked and it does not have a screw on the bottom. It's a spoke to put your candle, your thick candle on top. So this is choice number 3. So you have 3 choices, choice 1, 2, or 3 of the pairs. So we're at 26. Thank you so much. I will start that countdown and I will show you your pairs really, really quickly right here. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 27 or more or that bid end. And I'll show you each pair individually again if you need to kind of think about which pair you would like. But this is pair number 1. So you can put that thicker candle on top or the candlestick on that side. That's pair number 1. Or there's that bid end. So Nancy, you are the winner. Let me know if you would like pair number 1, this set number 2, which is all 3, or pair number 3, which was this one. This is pair number 3. So just let me know in the comments and I will watch the comments of which one you would like. And then next bidder, you would have second choice of which pair you would like.
Nancy wants the first pair, Rochelle.
There we go. You got it. And whoever was the next bidder, let me know if you'd like pair number 2 or pair number 3. Thank you.
All right. Karen, just let her know if you want 2 or 3 is left, right, Rochelle? Yep.
Thank you.
All right. My next item is going to start at $20. I'm really excited for this because I know how much we like Ruthie Newton style things. We know how much we like Cupid style things. We love all those kind of illustrators. Actually, last year at Amie, I don't know if you remember, I had a whole bunch of blotters and I sold them of these little babies.
Yes, I do remember those.
This is the same illustrator. So this illustrator on here, and I'll show it to you up close. First of all, let me tell you what it is, and then we'll explain how it works. It comes with its original wax pencil. So that's a wax pencil. You can actually write on this, and then it wipes right off. So this is like a vintage dry erase board. And the way the back is, I think this is, or should I say the person I bought it from and I both agree it's probably 1950s, 1960s. It even could be slightly earlier. The illustrator of these children, her name is Mabel Lucille Atwell. It's Atwell. I'm sorry. It is Mabel Lucille Atwell. And she was an illustrator, especially over in England, but she illustrated all these children's books, anything, you know, all sorts of different illustrations for magazines. And that's what she was noted for. So she was like a Norman Rockwell of children. So this itself was made in Great Britain. So hopefully you guys can see that right here on the back. Again, I think this is really, really neat. It does hang on the wall. And basically what this is, it's a household wants list. So it's basically a grocery list. So it says on the front, and the measurements on it, before I tell you what it says, it measures 12 inches by 6. So I thought if you guys, you know, are looking for a unique piece for your kitchen, it definitely would. Now there is some wear to it. So you can see there is a little discoloration to it. but the graphics on this are very like 1920s, 1930s. And it says on the front, it says, shopping will be easy if you will insist if you insist that when you're running short of things, then you put them on the list. Then it says it will save a lot of time in town if everything is jotted down. So it's household wants. And boy, I couldn't have butchered that anymore if I tried. So you can see that it is signed right there, right here by the fella. So it is the original illustrator, the Mabel Atwell right there. And then, of course, I love the little graphics of the little guy at the grocery store. Again, then you can put everything that you want there on little shop lists. You could even put this, buy a faux phone, and it does have, this is the original pencil to it. And you can see that I wrote on it right there, and it does come right off. So it wipes right off because it is a wax pencil. So again, you can see the cute little girl in the kitchen there. She has her apron on. You can see the cupboard behind her with the cute little kitten. Again, I was trying to just think of something different, something utilitarian. And there she is again down there cooking. You can see all the smoke coming off. And then, of course, it says after you use it, you can clean it with a dry cloth. So again, just $20. I thought something different, something unique, especially if you guys are into the different artists, the different illustrators of back in the day. And if you actually Google her, you will see that she did some children's illustrations in children's books. She did like those blotters that I had sold. And she is really, really collectible. And she is from England. So she was in England. She was an English illustrator. But if there's no interest on this, that's okay. We're going to keep it moving. It was just $20 if there was any interest. It is a vintage, really dry erase board. And what you do is you can put all your different things in once for the household. But I thought it might be really, really unique if that's what you guys are into. Put it with your different things like Ruthie Newton and stuff. But we're going to keep it moving. We got some more rounds, so we can recap that. Let's get you going, Miss Amie.
Okay, my next round is going to be a pair of items. It's going to start at 24. So you guys know I like to pair plush and vintage books together. So we're going to get both of these together. So let's talk about each one. So the first thing that you're getting is a Steiff little turtle friend. And his name is Slow, S-L-O. They did do lots of different variations of him over the years. He is mohair. And I wanted to show this to you. Jason, do you remember this?
Oh, my God, I do.
Yep, so Jason actually found this Steiff catalog for me last year in Springfield at the Springfield Antique Center. And I think you bought one for yourself too, yep. Right? Okay, so I wanted to open this up and show it to you. This catalog, it's one of my favorite things. I love Steiff besides the fact, but I love this catalog because you can see all the fun stuff. So here is Slow right here, Darling Cute in the little smaller size. They did make lots of different sizes of Slow, some with rubber shells, some with leather shells, and some with just plush shells, okay? So he does date to 1961. No, that is not right. 1959 is this particular version of Slow. Now I do want to note that his little felt claws, you see them on this foot. 2 of the little claws on the front are missing. Otherwise, he's in really good shape. His little paper Steiff tag would have been attached here at the neck right there. You can kind of see the indent and where the little thread is right there in the center. But his little tag is missing. But he is Slow the turtle. So you're going to get him. You're also going to get this really darling book. So Dumpy the Turtle book is from 1947. It does have writing in the front cover. Okay. It's from 1947, and I think it's in pretty good shape. It does have some wear on the binding, and it does have some scuffing on the back. That's how I found it. I didn't try and clean that or anything like that. I just bought it as is because the stuff in here was so cute. I just couldn't leave it. So once there was a little turtle who lived in the woods at the edge of the pond. He had a heavy shell which weighed him down so that he got around very slowly. he was so slow that he was called Dumpy. And this story, if you've not seen this one before, it's really, really cute. So kind of as it goes, Dumpy the turtle decides to get rid of his shell, so he is faster. But then toward the end, he really wants his shell back. And I won't spoil the ending for you, but it does have a happy ending. Okay. Very, very cute little illustrations in here. And I like pairing either ceramics or stuffed animals with the books so that you have either an instant gift to give to a kiddo that you know would appreciate something like this, or if you like to incorporate vintage plush and books into your displays. I like to pair things like that together. I don't know. I have fun putting vintage marriages together for some reason. I just love that. So you're going to get both of these, both the Stife Turtle, whose name is Slow, S-L-O, and Dumpy the Turtle book. Okay. So Susan, I see you're 24. Thank you so much. And we're going to count this down. Don't forget to put in a just in case, Susan, in case somebody else comes in there. All right. We're going to start a countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I sold one of those Dumpy books before, and it's the cutest story.
It's very cute.
It's the cutest.
I don't find turtle stuff very often. I really don't. There is a Timmy the Turtle book that is a Bonnie book. It's quite a bit smaller. That's usually the only other turtle things I ever come across. All right. Susan, you didn't need your just in case, so this is coming to you for 24. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, Rochelle.
Okay, mine is going to start off at 15. Also, you guys, I've seen the comments about a little bit confusion about my email. I promise you, if you have my email of uniquelyrochelles@gmail.com or rochelleanvic@gmail.com, both emails are linked to the same account. So regardless if you send it to both emails, I'm going to get the same email, I promise you. Pool Boy has been fired about 20 times now, and we can make it about 21 times at this point. But I promise you, I will get your email. It's the same account, I promise you. So just to clear up some confusion. Anyway, so I have this. I looked this up online. It was listed as Pilgrim Glass. Now, some other sellers on this piece listed it as Blanco, but I believe it is more Pilgrim Glass just by the style of it. It is this beautiful blue color. The handle is in great condition. Now, sometimes with these pieces, the handle can get kind of snapped there when you like pull the handle there, but this handle is in great condition. It has not been snapped or anything. And it's got this beautiful kind of like illusion gloss to it. When you kind of spin it, you can kind of see it is just so gorgeous. There are no condition issues to point out. Looks really great to me. And yeah, I see you at 15. Thank you so much. We're looking for 16 or more. Now,
Rochelle.
what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Rochelle.
Well, I was going to say, when I was looking this up, I never saw this piece with a stopper. Now, if anyone knows if it came with a stopper, I kind of think it possibly could have.
You hit the nail on the head. You found it's the right company. It's Pilgrim Glass, and it's because it's reminiscent of the way they applied the handle. You see how they crimped and they have all that extra glass down there at the bottom, kind of that blobby sort of ornate effect that they do. That was one of their signatures. And then they used to also do the same effect around the neck of pieces, and yet it would be like this crimping kind of lace. And usually those, they were just bottles, they were just jars, and they didn't have lids. They were used as vases. They were just used as decor, and that was kind of the jug style effect that they did. So you did your research beautifully, and we're right on.
Thank you. And I would like to just say, like, you know, I just like, I love researching these pieces that we bring to these shows. I know that like Jason, Amie, Bill, we all do our research before these shows. And it's like, it's almost like fun to us to do this research, but it also gets a little bit challenging because you'll find these like different sellers. Because, like I said, I found this piece listed on different accounts, and some people said Pilgrim Glass and other people said Blanco. So it's like you have to do your research to figure out which one is correct.
Well, and I can also add the color and the size of that is unique. They didn't do a lot in that blue, and that is a larger size. And a lot of Pilgrim, they really pumped out the smaller ones. Those little ones, they really pumped those out. So you have a really unique color and size.
Thank you. Yeah. So, like I said, like we love doing our research. We love like figuring these pieces out, and it's almost like it's a joy to us. So I appreciate all of you guys being here and like just being a part of the joy of research we bring to these pieces. So we're at 18. Thank you so much. We're looking for 19 or more. I'm going to start the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're at 19. We are looking for 20 or more. We're at 20. We're looking for 21 or more, or that bid end.
Rochelle, I have to say, I'm sort of amazed you found that out in Arizona. I don't know that a lot of Pilgrim Glass made it out. I'm sure it was someone who moved there and probably brought it, but you don't find a lot of Pilgrim Glass in that part of the country.
Yes. No.
All right. Well, it looks like your highest bid was Jan in at 21, but Les, who loves herself some mid-century, and I think Pilgrim Glass, is going to take it for $22. Les, congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats, Les. Thank you. Thank you.
And clean look, your just in case did come in after the bid end. But we just want to make sure that you know that we saw it. So, gang, with 165 of you here, please make sure you're following Enamor Amie. Please make sure you're following Rochelle over at Uniquely Rochelle's. Thank you, Karen G, always for being our bid ender. Thank you, Holly, and all the other mods that are helping us out. So my next item is going to start at $28. Now, gang, this feels very mod mid-century, but it's not. They made these. This isn't necessarily contemporary, but these were very popular in the 1980s and the 1990s. They did mimic Blanco, but it is not Blanco. We'll show it up close, but I never found one of these that had the gold details in them. So I brought this for a couple reasons. One, tonight was my owl night. I was going heavy on the owls. I think it's very neat in mid-century. It's very utilitarian for a couple pieces, for a couple different things that you can use it for. It's this gorgeous honey amber. You can see that it does have a cloudy bottom, but it is a polished bottom. And I just learned recently, and I learned this from when you hosted Fantastic Finds, Amie, and I did some research. Jamie from Mid-Century Wasted was right. Pier 1 sold a lot of these. So, in essence, with Pier 1 being out of business, these, they're not going to be around anymore. And even Pier 1 things are very collectible. So if you guys are looking for a neat mid-century looking style owl, it has the clear applied eyes. Very good condition, no chips. You can see it has the pool marks from the tool marks. And I love all of the gold, almost Murano style detailing all the way around it. So what I love about this is, number one, the size. So the size on this is, it measures just about 6.5 inches tall. So 6.5 inches tall, and it measures about 5 inches across. So what these are great for is, and I find any reason to turn it into a fairy light, you get yourself some of those little fairy lights, you get a couple of these, you throw it in. You can even throw in a small real tea light candle, take this outside, and I just think you're going to bouge up your patio, your tiki bar, anything that you want, and anything that you would, do outside. So again, it's in very good condition. Let me hold some white paper behind it. I feel like it's getting washed out. But again, there's no sickness to it. There's no issues to it. There you can see the gorgeous, it almost hinges on an orangey sort of gold amber color. It's kind of all 3 in one. And it has that gorgeous gold detailing to it. Again, I know we try to stay more, authentic to the vintage, but I thought this is such a great mid-century style piece, looks very mid-century, that I just thought it would fit in with everybody's, decor. And, again, I never found one in this colorway. I normally find them more in the smoky blues, but not this. So,
I know we're looking at summer right now, but I'm looking at him and I'm thinking fall as a centerpiece, like on like your Thanksgiving table with a candle in it with some leaves and more golds and coppers, like, and even the gold glitter from the inside is picking up more copper. I really like that.
Let me see if I can show it to you here on the inside.
Yeah, and I mean, like, even though you say it's like they made it at Pier 1, I mean, Pier 1 is like, from what I know, out of business. So it's like, when you had a vintage thing, it's something that they made back in the day that they don't make anymore. So this is literally like the same thing. They made it and it's out of business. They don't make it anymore.
I mean, I have to say, I just think it screams mid-century. It definitely speaks to an aesthetic where you don't have to have original mid-century to get the look. This definitely to me would fit into your mid-century decor. Like if you guys had, some Lane, thank you, Glowy Girl, I see you for 28. Like if you guys had a gorgeous Lane teak style dinette, this is going to look great with it. This is going to look great, if you guys do those darker woods. It even fits into farmhouse. It fits into mid-century. It fits into, modern day things. It would look great in front of your swung vases. And again, it's very utilitarian. I mean, you could throw things in that. If you guys collect match packs, you could throw them in there. All sorts of different things. You could use it in the bathroom, throw different makeups in and stuff. It's a nice, sturdy piece of glass. Apparently Pier 1 is still online. Okay. But again, there's no damage. It is the applied eyes. The eyes are in clear. And it is this gorgeous honey amber with the gold details. We're going to count it down. If anyone's interested, please throw in a bid. Thank you so much, Glowy Girl. It's yours right now for 28. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Just ignore that round ring. That, of course, is the ring light, although it looks like he has a nose. But again, I think they make great fairy lights. Toss them in there. Chloe Girl, I see you're just in case, but I don't think you're going to need it because I think he's coming to you. Thank you so much, Chloe Girl. Congratulations. You're going to enjoy him. All right, Amy.
Okay. So my next item is going to start at 16. And because this is my first official sale with Rochelle, I had to bring some Disney tonight because Rochelle is a Disney lover. So this is actually coming out of my personal Bambi collection of things. And this is a picture record. And this particular one is from 1982. Okay, so I'm going to show you the back. So here's the back of the sleeve. Now, I will say the sleeve is not in the greatest condition. It does have some wear on the sleeve, but it does have the whole story of Bambi on one side, and then it has all of the songs from the movie on the other side. Okay, so again, like the sleeve does have some wear to it. I've had it for, I don't even know how long I've had this, but I just don't have the proper place to display it properly like I would like to. And I have not played this ever. I do have a record player, but I have never played it. So I'm sure it does have, I don't think that I see much scratching on it. There probably is some surface scratching, but this is considered a picture disc. I don't come across these super often. I have had a few other ones over the years, but this is the cute little side that you could see on the back of the sleeve with all of the different scenes from the movies. This particular one where they're sliding on the ice is probably my favorite in the entire movie. But then we flip it around to the other side and we've got all of our favorite characters when Bambi first meets Flower. So cute. Great to, and because it's got a hole in the middle, obviously, It's very easy to hang these picture records. I've talked about this with other children's records that have pictures on them, that you can hang them on a wall with a little nail and make a cute little display. You can also use a plate rack to display it upright as if it was like an easel display. Very, very cute. It does measure 12 inches in diameter. And I do have the sleeve with it. So there's both of the pictures you can see at the same time. And you get the whole story on there, plus all the songs from Bambi. If you are a Bambi collector or you know somebody that is, these don't come around super often. So I thought I would pass it along to another collector and bring a little bit of Disney tonight to sell with Rochelle. So I see right now Sally is in at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. I am going to count it down. And I do have those plastic easel stands. If whoever wins this wants me to include a stand with it so you can display it on an easel stand, I certainly can do that. Just let me know, winner, when you email your information, if you want a stand included, because I do have one. Okay. So I see Vicky. Hello, Vicky, is in at 17. So we're looking for 18 or more. I am going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Well, you did it, Amie. You pigged us both. You got Rochelle with the Bambi and the Disney, and me with the oversized cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am seeing the bids come in chunks again. I'm waiting for the bid end to come in. I haven't seen it yet. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So I see Timmy and Sally both came in with an 18. Sally came back in with a 20, but Vicky put in a just in case of 22. So Vicky is going to win it for 21. And Vicky, I do believe that you are a new buyer to me. And as a reminder, you guys, if you have not purchased from any of us before, please make sure and send us an email with your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. And if you need to check out as a guest in PayPal, so we can send you a link to check out. All right. Thank you so much.
Right,
Thank you. So mine is going to start off at $15 for choice. I have to say, like, congratulations on a picture record. Those things are amazing, and they do still play. So please try and play those, because they will play something, even though it's a picture, which is super, super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have an original 1950s picture record, and it does still play, and it is amazing. So
I have seen those before too. Those are very cool.
So please try and play them, because they are amazing. Okay, so $15 for choice. I have more brass, because I do love some good old brass. I have this cat that is full brass. This one stands at about 6.5 inches tall. It's the long neck cat in full brass. Now, I do know that they made these in a taller size, so this is more of like the smaller size, but still super, super cute. Full brass, so $15 for this. Or I have the brass grasshopper. Now, you guys, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this right now, but is anyone else having a grasshopper like explosion where they live?
Your area of the country is, from you to Vegas, all the way up into Colorado. Everybody is out your way for some reason. Not us. Thank God. Because it's bad. Y'all got it bad out there.
It's bad. Like, literally, when I walk outside of my house, it's like, I'm not even exaggerating. There's like 10 grasshoppers that just like in my face.
Yep.
Every single time I walk out of my door. But not just that. I live in Arizona, so I have scorpions too that live just right over there. So we're just kind of like smashing scorpions and then of grasshoppers. So it's great.
We get locusts. Usually that's.
Yes, we do too. And cicadas. We get a lot of cicadas.
Yeah, we get those too out here too. Grasshoppers are good luck.
Yes, they are. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm getting a lot of good luck out here. Oh my gosh, you guys. So $15 for choice if anyone wants a brass cat or a brass grasshopper to remember me by. Lots of crickets. Yeah, we get a lot of crickets out here too. But what's bad is that the scorpions eat crickets. So when we get a lot of crickets, that means,
There's
food
more
is
scorpion.
there.
Yeah,
So
then they're moving.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so a brass cat and a brass grasshopper walk into a bar. No.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they walk into a bar and they say, "Hey, man, did you see all of the I don't know. I'm not even going to try. Thanks, Cassie. I'm not even going to try. We are looking for, what eats the scorpions?
I don't know, Les.
Coyotes?
Chickens.
Chicken.
Chickens eat scorpions, which I don't understand because how do chickens eat scorpions without like stinging their tongues?
With their beak. They just get right in that. Just like that.
So we need chickens now. Because my pool boy was walking down our hall one night and apparently he stepped on a scorpion. He didn't want to tell me because he knew I was deathly afraid of them. And all of a sudden he looked like he had a stroke because the one side of his face was drooping. And he was like limp on the other side. And I was like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Nothing, I'm fine." A year later, he tells me, "Oh yeah, I stepped on a scorpion." So apparently we need chickens. All right. Well, thanks for story time with Rochelle. We're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to start a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scorpions Great 80s Band?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good hairband.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know, Les. And I always thought like wolves and was it like coyotes and things? I thought they ate scorpions and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, there's the fit end. All right. So Patsy, you just got to let Rochelle know at 15 which one or ones you want. Do you want the kitty cat or do you want the grasshopper?
Thank you. I'll watch the comments. Thank you.
All right. My next item is going to be choice, and it's going to be choice starting at $10. So I'll get through these really quick. It's been a hot minute since I have found any celluloid figurines, especially that are in good condition. So it's going to be choice on your celluloid figurines. There's no major damage that I can report on any of them. So it's $10 choice. The first one is going to be the polar bear. Again, you don't find a lot of polar bear things. Now, back here on his back thigh is the only thing that I'm questioning if it's pushed in a little bit. Now, I looked these all over. I couldn't find a made in the USA on these figurines. One of them does have a mark, but a lot of these would have said made in the USA or made in Japan. I have sold these before. I think these are the older USA ones. So here's your polar bear. The paint's in very good condition. Might be pushed in a little at the back thigh. If you guys are not sure what celluloid is, it's a very, very thin plastic. It's very brittle. And believe it or not, when these were made, these were supposed to be toys. So these were supposed to be toys for kiddos, but they usually got completely destroyed and damaged. So that's your first choice at 10. This one measures about 3¼ inches. So if you guys are into celluloid figurines, I think these are really, really different. I have the elephant. It is somewhere between like a light pink and a peach color. So they got a little messy at the factory when they were painting some of the silver tusks on him, and they got a little on the back. But again, remember, these are supposed to be toys. So your second choice is the elephant. Look at the details on him. Oh, and by the way, each one of these, they do stand on their own. So if you wanted to display them, they will stand on their own as long as you have a steady hand. So that's your second choice. The third choice is the frog. And let me show you, the frog does have a mark right down there. I could not make it out what it said, even with a magnifying glass. So I don't know if that's like a USA mark. I can't make it out. Maybe someone that's a celluloid collector would know, but he is in really, really good condition. Look how realistic he is. Again, there is no damage, no paint fading, and these are probably somewhere from the 1930s through the 1950s. They made celluloid toys. So he would be your third choice. Again, he would look neat if you tucked him in with like your Cupid dolls or tucked him into a plant. Even decor, these are great to display with. So he measures just about 2 3/4. So that is your third choice. And then your last choice is my favorite. So I have this celluloid bird, and he's about the same color as the elephant is. It's quite like a pink, maybe like a rose. And he is a rattle. Oh. So he does rattle. And you can see the little hook right here. So what these were for is if you had a glass or if you had like a little bird feeder or you had a planter, they sit on the side. So, and I do know in my years of selling the celluloid pieces, these are a little harder to come by because they always fell off and they always broke. So he measures just about 3 inches. So they're a nice little size, super cute. We'll show them real quick. There doesn't seem to be any interest, and that's okay. They're the vintage celluloid toys or figures. That was your bird. And he does sit, you could put him if you had a bird cage and you wanted, a faux little bird. So that was one choice, $10 choice. And then I had the frog, which I think the frog is really, really unique. He's really, really whimsical. Let me get in there and show you the details on him. I love the green. I love how detailed they were. There's the underside. Again, no splitting, no cracks, no damage. I'm amazed. I haven't found any in this good a shape for a very long time. Then I had the elephant. He's just very like, oh, hi, Amie. I had a day, Amie. I'm just a
how you feel, elephant.
And he would go great too. He's right there on that pink to peach side where if you guys did the pink elephant display, he would fit in it. Again, the only little splitting is right there at the seam. Again, I'm surprised that these are even in that good of condition. The paint's really good. And then I started out with the polar bear. And the polar bear still has all his paint, which is amazing too. A lot of times the paint even has the paint down there on his claws. The only questionable push in might be right here. Thank you, Patty. I see you 10. So let's count it down. We're looking for 11 or more, and that's on choice. Hold up as many as I can without damaging them. Let's do a countdown. We still got one more round. So let's go from 10. Let's go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're just looking for 11 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you, Karen. And like I said, we have one more round. And then if anything didn't sell, we'll do a quick recap. Thank you all for hanging with us. And it's just going to be choice. And Patty, I think you're going to get choice. All right, Patty. So just let me know in the comments, Patty, which one or ones you wanted. Of course, this one will be bear, elephant, frog, or bird. And I can watch the comments. Bird, frog. You got it, Patty. You're on it. Thank you so much, Patty. Congrats. All right.
Okay, and you guys, we will be doing a recap at the end as well. Okay, so this is the last bid round that we have going on. So my last round is going to be a choice, and it's going to be at $12. Mm-hmm. And I have some vintage aprons as a choice tonight. I brought half aprons before, but I thought I would show you guys some full aprons tonight. I have a lot of full and half vintage aprons. I used to hand paint animal designs on them once upon a time. I look ridiculous right now, but I wanted to show you the patterns. So I have two to choose from tonight. So the first one is a red flowers, red, blue, and white with some green leaves on a fun gingham background. And there's no stains or holes or anything on either of these aprons. I thought because I was bringing some kitchen stuff tonight, I thought these are fun to display. I used to display a teal one in my kitchen with my teal stuff. Fun to hang up on a hanger, hang on, when kiddos come over to help you bake, these are always fun to just throw on. These ones are both in really good shape. So the first one here, I will spare you trying them on. I will not do that for you. But I will say the red one is a little bit smaller than the blue one that I'm going to show you next. So measurement for the red one is 24. So I'm going from the top of the neck up here all the way to the bottom of the skirt. That's how I'm measuring them. Okay, so this one is 21 or 24 by 41, and the ties on this one are 24 and a half inches long. Okay, and nope, I got that backwards. 21 and a half by 39 is the first one, and the ties are 20 and a half. The blue one is a little bit bigger than the red one. Okay, and it's same kind of styling. So this goes kind of, and then you kind of line up the seams to your shoulders, and that kind of hangs around the back to help it stay in place while you tie it. And this one has a yellow background with pretty blue flowers and green leaves. Again, the blue one is a little bit bigger than the red one is, a little bit more forgiving. So the blue one is the one that's 24 by 41 and 24 and a half inch ties. So the ties are a little bit longer on this one as well, but very cute, especially if you like to have the kids or the grandkids come over and help bake with you. This one has fun little lined pockets on each side, and the red one just has a single pocket on the front. Okay, so those are your two choices. Again, linens are super hard to show, but they are some of my favorite things. So I thought I would bring some tonight since I did have some vintage kitchen things, and I brought them in kind of patriotic, summery kind of colors if you actually want to wear them this summer as well. All right, so I see Trina's in at 17, so we're looking for 18 or more on choice, and we're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Amie, did you see that Brenda's mom at 83 still wears aprons and then still sews
No,
them?
that's great, Brenda. That is so great. I love that, it was probably a tradition that was started when she was little. I'm glad that she still wears one. That's really great. And I do try and pick these up in the best possible condition that I possibly can find them. Usually if they have stains or holes and something like that, or the ties are broken, I don't pick them up. So I try and pick up the best shaped ones that I can find. All right. So there's a bid end from Karen. I see TD Bear had a just in case of 20. Trina had a just in case of 25. Glowy Girl had a just in case of 27, but Patty had a straight bid of 29. So Patty, you get first choice. Let me know if you want blue or red. Second choice is going to go to Glowy Girl at 27. And I can just watch the chat. All right. And anything that doesn't get claimed, I'll bring it back at the recap. Thank you guys.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, Rochelle.
All right, mine is going to start off at 15. So I have this pair of salt and pepper shakers. Now, these are super cute if you want to do like a farmhouse theme or even like a flower power theme as well, because they are the yellow fruit on top with the yellow flowers with the green leaves. And then they have this like woven basket look on them. So you have your pepper. Now they both are missing their stoppers on the bottom, but they are super, super cute to display. Like I said, no chips, no cracks, just missing their stoppers. But the fruit and the flowers are this vibrant yellow color. The leaves are that green color, and then the salt and pepper shaker outside is that like woven basket look to it. That is that brown and cream color. So really, really cute if you do that like farmhouse theme or even like a flower power 1970s, 1960s theme, because these would look super great in that style theme as well. I mean, Golden Girls.
You don't even know. Did you ever watch the Golden Girls? The font on those,
No,
by the way,
but I'm trying.
business-
I'm trying.
the business part is the font on those is great. I mean, that's very, very late 60s. It's a great look, you know, flower power, that great, you know, sock it to me, swing in 1960s. I love the font on those.
It's like Golden Girls.
No, it's not like Golden.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm
not.
trying to redeem myself.
It's not like Golden Girls. It's just not. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to redeem
Didn't
myself.
Golden Girls first come out in the 80s?
It
Early
did.
80s.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
85, and a piece of me's dying on the inside that Rochelle doesn't know anything about the Golden Girls.
Rochelle,
Okay.
you have homework, ma'am.
Yeah.
Homework.
Okay,
To watch at least one episode.
what was the show that had the copper lobster mold on the wall?
It was the Golden Girls. They had them all over the
See?
kitchen.
Okay, see, I know that.
Okay, all right. And Leslie, you're exactly right. 85 to 92, absolutely. Saturday nights just aren't the same without the Golden Girls on NBC. Let me tell you what. My youth.
See, now I can see this with a copper lobster.
You're right. Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
Those would hold a lot of salt and pepper shakers.
They would. And those are actually range shakers. Those larger ones are considered range shakers.
Rain shakers?
Range, like a
Oven.
like a kitchen range, like yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is the amount of salt I need. Like, I love a good snack of edamame that I put in the microwave, and I like literally put this much salt on my edamame.
Wordsmith, you hit the nail on the head. It is the same font of the Boston Red Sox. Absolutely, sir. You are right.
Okay, well, if you like them, if you like the 1960s, 1970s, ta-da! Or the Golden Girls. Okay, I'm pushing my luck. I'm pushing it. All right. If there's no interest, I will bring them back for the recap.
Okay. All right, Rochelle.
I tried.
My last item tonight, $28. And I can't come to a sale with Rochelle and not have a head vase. So
Uh-oh.
I have this gorgeous Glamour Girl head vase in the gold and the white. What I love is that the rose has absolutely no damage at all. Don't often find them without any damage. So if you guys love head vases, if you love these Glamour Girls, she's in very good condition. She was used at one time. There is a little hard water on the inside and a little crazing, but other than that, she displays beautifully. I'm not sure the manufacturer. I'm pretty sure she's not a hobbyist piece. I've sold these Glamour Girls before, that they were like the earlier 40s, the later 40s into the 50s era like this. Again, I love the fact when they have these earrings on them. Boy, words are hard tonight, trust me. So she's starting at $28, and she measures about 5.5 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. So let me get in there. I love when they arc the eyebrows like that. And then, of course, they give all the details to the hair all the way around. Super good condition, especially with the gold and the white. That flower on the front, the rose. There are no marks on the bottom. A few of these that I sold, and I forget the artist who created these, they would have had like a paper label on them, and a lot of times they are missing. She does have a little bit of crazing on her, but other than that, she's in really, really good condition. Super cute. You can even see the gold details down here on the bottom. You get in all close on that. I feel like it's getting washed out. Super cute. And again, the applied flower here on the front, there's absolutely no damage to the rose or to the leaves. And again, the gold's in really good condition. A lot of times that gold gets worn off. She's just really cute. And again, the measurements on her is 5.5. She's about 5.5 by about 4 wide. So we'll just give it another moment or so to account for the lag. If there's any interest, we'll hold the black behind, get in on that. I feel like there's a gnarly glare on her, and you guys aren't getting the full effect. So let me get in on that so you guys can see. Again, she's great. She can hold hairbrushes. She can definitely, if Bill's still here, you can definitely put a plant in her, put a plant in her. Be real good. Mars, thank you so much. I see you in at 28, so we're looking for 29 or more. I'm just going to count one more moment for the lag. I don't want to feel like I'm holding us up. That lag is super gnarly, and I feel like we're definitely in a 20-second lag. Again, no damage on the Glamour Girl. Let me get in close so you guys can see. The gold's in very good condition. Mine are crazy. No damage to the flower. And she measures, again, 5.5 inches tall by 4 inches across. There's no name on the bottom. And then she was used on the inside. So Marzipan is in at 28. Thank you so much. We're looking for 29 or more. If you guys are interested, please throw in a bid. That way you can use it just in case if you want to. We're going to count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 29 or more, or the bid end. Good old Rue McClanahan, a little Blanche. I always liked B. Arthur the best. Maud, a little B. Arthur. I think Betty White, though, is probably, yeah, she's your quintessential golden girl. All right.
There it is.
Marzipan, it's yours for 28. Thank you so much. Ladies, guess what? Guess what, guys? We did it. We did it. We made it to the end. It feels so good.
Woo-hoo.
So, Amy, do you mind while I write it down if you explain how we can do a quick recap? Bless you, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. Dorothy is my spirit animal as well, Holly. Absolutely. Yes. I have RBF on most days, so definitely she's my golden girl. All right. So how the recap is going to roll tonight, you guys, is anything that didn't sell during the sale will be offered back up, and Karen Gillette will still remain our official bid ender. If you want to claim something, whoever is doing the recap is going to show you the item and tell you the price. If you're interested in claiming that item, you can type in the item plus the price down in the chat. If there's more than one person that is interested in the item, we will do a quick little countdown to break any ties or anything like that, and there will be a bid end, and just in case this can be in play during that time as well. So I believe Jason and Rochelle have a recap tonight. I am sold out. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Amy. All right, Rochelle, we're going to start with you.
Okay, well, I have this brass cat at 15. It was 6.5 inches tall. Really good condition, as all I can say. $15 for this. And then I had this pair of salt and pepper shakers, like I showed just recently. Also at 15, no chips, no cracks. Yellow, very flower power on the top. Very 1970s. If you'd like, they are missing their cork stoppers, but just $15. That's it for my recap.
All right. That's not bad, Rochelle. Don't look so sad. You did really good. I feel
Well, thanks, Jason.
made me feel so bad. You did pretty doggone good. So
Thanks, Jason.
I had, for $20, I had the Household Once with the original grease pen. The error on this was very hard because I'll be honest with you, you have Susan in for the cat.
Thanks, Susan.
It was very hard, the research I tried to do, because I couldn't find one anywhere. So I'll be honest with you, I think that this is the 40s or the 50s. If I had to hinge, I would think it'd be more of the 1950s. But it is by a illustrator, and her name was, as I butchered it before, let's do it again. It's Mabel Atwell, and she did all of these children illustrations, very Ruthie Newton kind of maybe style, but I know even Norman Rockwell style. Just really great. She was a major illustrator for a lot of different magazines, a lot of advertising, and they were almost all these kind of like Campbell's Soup Kids and down here. So what you would do is you could write your list on here, and then you could dry erase it. So if there's any interest, and it is made in Great Britain. It is stamped there in the back. So if you're interested in this, it's $20. Just put $20 sign, and you could have that. Thought it would be different in your kitchen. It had some reds in it, and then I had two of the celluloid animals left If there's any interested, you got Clean Look. You sold out too, Rochelle. Congratulations. Clean Look wants your shakers. So if there's any interest in the 2 celluloid figurines I had left, this is the elephant, $10 on the elephant. There is a little bit of overpaint from when they did in the company. They painted the tusks. You can see they got a little sloppy, but just put an elephant, $10 if you're interested in him. And then I had the polar bear, maybe just a little bit of issue right here. So the polar bear would be 10. Just put in polar bear 10 or elephant 10. Those 2 are available. And then I had my house sign, and that was it. And we're all done, guys. Let me take this off. Again, Karen Gillette, thank you so very much for being our official bid ender. We couldn't do it without you. It takes a whole village. Thank you, Holly, for everything that you guys did, everything you put in, all those links and everything in the chat, and everybody else who helped, from Bill to Tina and everybody in between who participated in the chat. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you guys so very much. So, Rochelle, when can everybody find you again? When will you be back?
So I'm going to be back over on my Instagram, which is the same username as this, which is Uniquely Rochelle's. I'm going to be over on my Instagram on Thursday with Janelle of Susie Q Vintage. We're doing kind of like a late night, kind of like SNL type sale of a show, which is that we are going to start off with selling some items off at dollar start bids. Then we're going to have some special guests come in, sell their items, do a little interview with them. You just kind of like get you guys a little bit acquainted with who they are, how they started off with selling vintage, and then we will end the night with selling our kind of like higher priced, more rare items at the end. And yeah, that'll be Thursday night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, Miss Amie, how about you?
Well, you can find me back here on Mother Tucker's channel on Wednesday. Every Wednesday we have fantastic finds. So that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern here on Mother Tucker's. And yes, as a reminder, you guys, I will be doing my packing and invoicing on Thursday. And I have to ship everything by 1 p.m. on Friday because I will be going to Wisconsin for several days. So I want to get everybody's goodies out to them as quickly as possible. And thank you guys again for being here tonight and joining us. We certainly just love to see everybody in the chat. The community that you guys have built around these live sales and chatting amongst each other is so important. And I love to see all the camaraderie and kindness in the chat. So thank you guys.
I got you, Patty. Thank you so much. That's awfully sweet. I got you marked down for that. Thank you so much, Patty. We'll see that Cute Fluff gets them. Gang, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. She drops content usually every Sunday.
Monday
so please,
at 4 o'clock.
Monday at 4 o'clock. She dropped that on Monday. Please make sure you follow Rochelle because I think she's going to chronicle her move and things maybe over here on YouTube a little bit, or you can see more on Instagram. Please make sure you're following me over here at Mother Tucker's and my co-host, Garden Guy Bill. Bill will be back next week. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. He'll be back next week. I'll be back Wednesday with Amie for Fantastic Finds. We have a lot of emails came in, a lot of pictures. So, gang, fully interactive. I have to tell you, Amie, I'm really excited about this. The fact that it gives the community a platform to show their finds, find things that they're doing. I think it helps us interact even more on a level that no other channel or no other show has done before.
I agree.
I think it's really neat. And I think we soon might be on the verge, Amie, where we might have to do a pre-show on your channel and show some fantastic.
Well, I'm glad to hear that more people are sending their finds in. That's really exciting.
They are. Karen Gillette, always thank you so much. Follow her husband, Grady Gruppo Vintage Recordings. Holly, thank you. Everybody have a great night. Patty, again, thank you for your generosity. You didn't have to. I'm speechless. Thank you so much. You guys are all great. You have a great evening. We got you through Monday night. We'll see you back on hump day. We'll get you sailing through to the weekend. Rochelle, thank you for hanging out with me and Amie. Amie, thank you for filling in for Bill. So have a good night, guys. We're out of here. Good night, everybody.